and let's get it rolling. Everybody, we are live. And I'd like to introduce our wonderful cast of commentators and helpers we've got with us. Would you please introduce yourselves? Starting with the one with the lovely hat, the cap.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Mr. Baseball, here to call a lovely game of baseball.
That's right, Mr. Baseball. It's me, Lex Shatterball. We're here at Flying Diamond Stadium to watch two excellent teams duke it out on the field of combat.
It is a beautiful day here at the Flying Diamond Stadium. Perfect, cloudless day, which makes sense because we're above the stratosphere, and it is a brisk negative 25 degrees, and we are ready to play some fucking baseball.
That's right.
Why don't we give a crisp introduction to both of our teams? Starting off with the Flatgrass Friends.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, right. Hold on. Let me pull this up also so that you guys can see what the stream sees.
Ugh.
Do you wanna tell us a little bit about the Flatgrass Friends?
Flatgrass Friends are certainly a very unique team. They've got two wild animals running about in the dugout, but they're strong. They've got a very strong pitching staff as well as some very strong hitters as well. Their team captain who is their team captain now? Is it still Shelby?
I believe so, yes.
Well, yeah, their team captain is Shelby. We've got some other heavy hitters on the team. We've got Nifty. We've got Chase. We've got Cam. Is there anybody else? Does anybody else get added?
We've got the satyr with the most, who I believe also goes by Ivy.
That's right. We've got Ivy. Just making sure that's on my lineup card.
Juno and Myers as well.
Juno Myers, two separate people?
Yes.
Well, it's very exciting to have all of these people here.
Oh, yes.
On the Flatgrass Friends. Has the lineup changed for the Comets as well, our secondary team?
Let's take a look. Right now, over on the Construct Comets, we have Junkbot Scratch, Katie Razbunny, Penny Peachy. You might recognize some of these names. Robbie Dude, The Average Cube, Beef, and who could forget Holiday Girl 1225.
All of our classic hitters here for this beautiful exhibition game here at the Flying Diamond. Stewie Griffin is there.
Yes.
Noticing some tool guns being used here. Common warm-up for the Construct Comets is to do some construction.
Yes.
Part of their warm-up regimen.
Look at that beautiful logo. Usually this is the part where we play the national anthem, but we're actually so high up in the air that we're in international airspace. There is no national anthem to play.
But if there were, you best believe you'd be hearing it ringing out through the entire stadium.
That's right. All these beautiful fans here in attendance.
And thank you, Chandler Handle, for the 1 bit. I'd like to actually... That's a perfect... yeah, we're going to play the national anthem of every single country simultaneously. Now, this is a good opportunity to bring up that part of the reason we're doing this stream is to help me cover rent for this month. I've been on the job hunt like crazy, gotten a few places to reach back and do interviews, but time stops for nobody, and especially no pony. So if there's anybody who's excited for this lovely match of baseball, who would like to, if it would like to and are able to support any way that they can, Always much appreciated. You can find the donation link below the stream. With that being said, I think we're ready to get things started. What do you two think?
I say let the dinging commence.
Let's go.
Let the dinging commence. And we're gonna use that as our cue for both teams to go ahead and make their way out onto the field.
Batting first should be the Flatgrass Friends.
All right, team, get out there. Let's go. All right, come on, let's do the... Oh, wait, actually, no, we're not going up there. We have to stay back here. We're, fucking... Who's gonna go first? Cam, you're up. Go do us proud.
Leave the dugout.
Sir! Yes, sir!
Good.
Lower that.
Seems to be a little confusion as to what's going on here, but... Up first is Cam the Chimp.
All right.
Pitching this beautiful game is Beef. Beef has got a solid 3.75 ERA for the season so far. He's had a couple hiccups throughout his games, but once he gets on a roll, he can really go.
Yeah, proximity voice. Turn that shit on. What are we doing?
Proximity chat is on. Ain't he just a dreamboat?
Cam selecting their bat. There's practice swings as Beef also warms up on the mound.
Okay, we're gonna also get some most certainly licensed tunes up and running. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Well, here's a little dollars.
Beef circling the baseball, attempting to assert dominance over it.
We have a $10 donation, by the way, from Anonymous. Thank you very much. Who says, well, here's a little dollars.
Beating the baseball into submission on the mound.
Just getting it all nice and scuffed up. It's like we're back in 1919, dead ball era. Here comes Beef preparing the first pitch of the game.
All right. We're gonna have. Now, do we have a protocol for if a pitch doesn't happen to make it to the batter's plate?
I don't know, actually.
If it never makes it to the plate, I believe that would be considered a ball.
Yeah, I think that would be considered a ball. And a strike right down the heart of the plate.
1-1 count.
Beef having a little trouble there on the first pitch. Another pitch. Woo! Hit him with a fastball right down the middle. Made Cam's bat fly out of their hands. Ball gets passed back to Beef. Count is now 2-1.
I threw it on accident. I'm sorry.
And a new bat materializes. No need for a stoppage in play.
The kind of high technology you can expect to find here at the Flying Diamond. Here comes the 2-1 pitch from Beef. Whoa, a flying slow curve. And Cam is out. He's had a little trouble there on the first pitch, but quickly put the first batter away. And up next is Myers. Myers having some trouble with the equipment here.
You gotta come over here and then press E on the bat.
Yo, this is going great, I think.
And here comes the next pitch from Beef. Hit high fly, but caught by the catcher. In foul territory. Another pitch from Beef. Oh, missed it badly there. That's strike 2. Third pitch from Beef. Little dribbler, but it's foul. Still 0-2.
We on 2 strikes right now?
2 strikes.
Okay.
They're slow rising curve. And Myers is out. Like I said before the game started, Beef's got some strong stuff when they're really into it.
Good job. Get back in there, rest up, and go to the showers.
That strong fastball mixed with that slow curve really keeps batters on their toes. Next up is Chase,
All right.
also known as Goo Goo.
Fuck off! Shut up, bitch! Shut up the fuck up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
Bit of an altercation
I'm
here.
ready.
As Chase
It's
is a
a
little
fair.
comebacker right at the pitcher.
Oh, we have an error on the base.
First baseman is asleep at the wheel.
Beef throws it wildly past the first baseman as Chase gets in for a double.
Friends, get a man on.
Oh,
Another error on the bases. He might take this all the way, folks.
Here he comes. And that's an inside the park home run for Chase. And the Flatgrass Friends are up 1-0 here in the top of the first inning. Some very costly fielding errors here from the Construct Comets.
oh, hold the phone. So Flatgrass Friends are up 1-0.
Yes. With 2 outs in the top of the first, the Flatgrass Friends managed to score a run on a series of, frankly, embarrassing fielding errors.
We can talk all day about the validity of that run, but Goo Goo getting it done for the Friends.
Ooh, manufacturing that run out of thin air. Next up is the nifty table, here ready for the Friends, and misses that first pitch from Beef. That's strike 1. Oh man, swinging around 360 degrees on that one. Now it's 2 strikes for Nifty. Ooh, a hard hit.
Solid hit.
And that's fair.
A laser out to right field. Because the Construct Comets are a little low on players, there's nobody out in right field.
One more, you can make the third. No,
So
no,
Nifty,
stay,
once
stay,
again,
stay,
gets a
no,
double.
stay,
Oh, he might be going for third.
Stay, stay.
Threatening to steal. But Nifty's safe at second.
Hi.
Beef still needs to put one more batter away to end the top of the first, and we're back to Cam.
Your team's fucked.
That is a different primate on the plate we're currently.
Oh, I apologize. That's Ivy, I believe. Ivy stands ready in the box. Here comes the pitch from Beef. Comebacker right at the pitcher. First baseman once again completely missing the throw. 50 heads into third. Ivy runs to second. Another costly base running error. Ivy manages to hold it first. Nifty at third. We got runners at the corners for Beef. Like we're having the umpires go in and change things up.
Yeah.
Runners at the corners here.
Okay, that's fine.
Beef very quickly put away the first two batters, but seems to be struggling with getting that third out.
They're gonna need it. That's the thing.
Bit of a disagreement happening on home plate right now.
There's for some reason 4 people on home plate. I don't know why.
All right, you got it.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. I mean,
Yeah, just shut the fuck. Don't listen to him. He's the other coach. He's trying to fuck you up. All right, just hit it and then run around the diamond and try
I don't know what the third person. I don't know what Chase is doing here on the plate. Get off the plate. Beef trying to put away the last out. Oh, but that hanging curve ends up being a little costly. But the first base runner doesn't seem to notice what's going on.
over here!
But manages to safely make it to second as Nifty crosses the plate, and the Flatgrass Friends get their second run on the board.
Is that out?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Could you take
Is that
a
out?
vote? If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Crystal Pepsi, you're up.
Is that out?
Crystal Pepsi, go. Do baseball at the
They're asking for a call. Did we have any outs? Or
The catcher is demanding if that was an out. I believe
it an
Ivy
out?
is safe at second, and Nifty scored a run.
No, we're
By the
yeah.
way, hold it.
The front the base right there, and then press E on it. There you go.
So first base and second base right now are loaded, correct?
Runners on first and second, yes.
Nifty got a point. That was a run, by the way.
And yes, the Flatgrass Friends scored a run, so
Nifty
it's now
got a point,
2-0
by the way. That's
Friends.
Let the back god know.
Pistol Crepsy up next. Beef getting that low slider. Getting a whiff on that. Our first left-handed batter of the game.
First left-handed and first digit grade batter of the game.
That's true. The first quadrupedal batter of the game.
Many teams pride themselves on being multicultural. This is a multi-special team.
Beef, another low curve. Gets him to miss on that. Maybe Beef can finally end this first inning for the Friends. And a whiff. That's right. Moving into the bottom of the first now. The Flatgrass Friends are up 2-0. And now it's time to see if the Comets can answer back with their bats.
All right, yeah, that's a change.
How many people? Baseball God?
What's your
Twilight?
question?
So I throw the guy in second, right?
What did you think so far of
so you're on first.
the Comets' performance
So
here
somebody
against
hits
the
the ball.
first, Mr.
You
Baseball?
can catch the ball.
So some questionable fielding, I must say, particularly
So
on
if somebody
on the
hit
bases.
ball and they're running, then if you're
Yeah,
on
that's
first
that's
and you have
really
the
been
ball, they're out.
costly for them.
One for each
I
base.
feel like
So if
Beef
somebody hits the
had
ball,
his
the
stuff
ball's most
at
likely
least in the
gonna be going
first
to
two
you
outs, but he really started to
We can
struggle
switch, we
there.
can switch. If you wanna switch off.
Leaving his slow stuff hanging over the plate, causing a lot of problems for his teammates. Let's see if he can smooth things out through the rest of the game.
Okay,
Because
so we'll do it
here
together.
at the
You
Flying
ready?
Diamond,
Walk
there are no
like
relievers.
this,
You start what you finish what you start here.
and then you'll be holding the bat. You just swing it around. Just with the bat. Who wants to go up first?
Two teams having separate meetings. One of them, for some reason, on the
Okay,
path
so
to second base
I know for a fact that some of these guys are going to go bunt
instead of in their dugout
So
like normal
make
people.
sure that you're ready to go in or out field. For example, if they're swinging the first time, they're probably not going to bunt on their second pitch. So, just pay attention to what they're doing.
Oh, I see you have caught me doing my dinger dance, praying for dinger.
Correct.
We got this. I'm not worried. We got this.
See the focus on Robbie Dude's face. He tries to whip his team into shape. Probably, dude, one of the premier catcher managers.
Able to sense when a camera is on him.
Hey,
Currently
hey,
trying
there's
to
some
evade the
secrets
camera,
going on here.
not to give away
Right,
any
we
tells or secret signals.
After the
I've got
Neo
some
Astro
secrets.
sign stealing scandal of 2048, teams have been on
They
guard,
suck.
trying to
But,
defend
like,
their,
holding
their
Yes.
personal signals.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Now,
Who's going to
fucking
bases?
Nifty, you go to second. Ivy, you go to first, and Pistol Crepsy, you go outfield. Shelby, you go third, and Myers, you go other side outfield, and I'll pitch. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Go. Everybody, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Friendship.
All right, here we are in the bottom of the first now.
Need the ball.
No rest for the weary. Beef pitching a full inning and is now first up to the plate.
Here comes Gugu, failing to throw a strike. We'll call that
We
a
also
ball.
don't have a catcher.
It's the bottom of the first now, Twilight. I think you changed that on the score bug.
Oh fuck.
Did you not program that in?
I don't think I did. It's just gonna say we're at the top of the first. I'm sorry.
Or at least maybe you can clear those base runners.
Viewers at home, we need you to turn your television machines upside down so you may truly appreciate which inning we're on.
DY in chat saying steal first.
I'm getting my notepad out so I can mark down what
Is that a
fucking inning we're in.
timeout? I'm sorry. Is this baseball? Is this baseball? Or are we playing the fucking Sims? Was that a
All right.
timeout or not? Jesus.
Where's Chase? Where's the pitcher for the Comets? For the
Show on the road.
Friends, I mean. There he is. All right, another failed to even cross the plate. So that's another ball.
Ball 2 against a batter who was looking in the complete opposite direction.
I'm gonna be the catcher.
That's part of Beef's strategy.
We have acquired a catcher.
Beef is a strong but inconsistent pitcher, but not necessarily known for his heading, as he swings and misses at this third pitch.
Okay, Beef, here we go.
Look at the laser focus on
Hey,
Beef.
fucking Frank Ding Ding.
A high 12-6 curve that barely clips the top of the
This is
strike
hard.
zone. That's strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Beef. Has only swung the bat one time.
And fucking swing.
It's alright.
And a heater down the heart of the plate, not even answering, as Beef walks away into the dugout very sullenly.
You do good. Get out there. Show 'em what we're made of.
Got a $10 donation from Anonymous. Thank you very much.
Up next to bat is Cube.
Fans, you may know Cube better as the defender of the Polyverse.
That's true.
I swing,
Cube's
brother.
antics were well known throughout the Polyverse, as he badly misses at that pitch, swinging 360 degrees around for strike 1. Another strike down the heart of the plate. As Beef, for some reason, not Beef, as Cube is for some reason stepping out of the batter's box. I don't know what's going on.
Putting the bat down briefly for unknown reasons.
As the catcher throws the ball all the way almost into the outfield.
Hello.
Potential
Missing
for a
Chase
steal
Knight.
there if they had a man on.
Today, huh?
But that has not happened yet.
It was fun.
Cube missing again. That's strike 2. Or was it strike 3?
That was strike 3.
That was strike 3. Cube's out.
Alright, Scratch, let's get him.
What do you show those guys?
Chase throwing the ball
Chase is
directly
throwing
into the
8
air.
million feet into the air.
They cheated. They had fucking steroids in the first round.
What do you fucking say?
Now,
They were-
Chase
they
is
were
not exactly
superpowered.
known as a
They had steroids in the first round. It's fine.
truly
They were juiced.
mechanical
Not
pitcher.
us. Not us.
Seems to
We play fair.
just throw whatever he feels like. He doesn't exactly have a plan here going up on the mound. And up now is Scratch. And Scratch hits a laser out into the outfield, right into center field, running towards first.
What a fucking hit!
Juno trying to field the ball, but can't seem to grab it.
All right, you stay.
And Scratch
you
is
stay. You're
content
good.
to
You're
wait
good.
at first.
You're good. Let's who's up? Callie, you want to go?
Here with their last out in the inning,
All right,
get
let's
him.
go. Let's
Comets
go.
have a runner on. And now up next is Callie Cream Puff, also known as Holiday Girl 1225.
We hang on. We don't have somebody on second. Hang on. I gotta find somebody to be on second.
She'll be batting left-handed here. Callie is notably a powerful switch hitter.
Time out. What are we doing? What are we
Case,
doing?
for some reason, running into the outfield, still holding the ball. Does he want to pick flowers or something? I don't know what's happening. Nifty holding it down as the catcher behind the plate. Here comes the pitch from Chase. A low curve, almost in the dirt, but somehow manages to get it and hit it right in the gap between first and second. But Callie is out, and that ends the inning of the Comets.
All right, let's go home. Let's go home, guys. Come home. Come home. Come home. Come home. We're going home. Come home. No, it's all right. Come home. Come home. It's all
Now
right.
we're changing over, entering the top of the second inning.
Huddle. 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 Team huddle. Team huddle.
Let's see if the Flatgrass friends can capitalize on their hot start and get the better of Beef once again.
All right, this is the private matter.
Yeah, that was just fucking.
What do you think about the performance from Chase on the mound?
All right, we're down to Stewie.
I find his pitching to be highly suspect, but it seems to be working out for him today.
Yeah, he seemed to have some trouble with his command. There were a
Q,
lot of
you
pitches
still
in the
comfortable at
dirt.
first?
Some didn't even cross home plate. But he managed to manufacture those
All
outs,
comfortable in our positions. Anybody want to go outfield?
which is something that you really need from a
I
starter.
guess just like turn
that's
around
getting
in a
paid
circle
as
because
much as
I can't
Chase
see
is.
you crouch or jump.
What I really want to pay attention to was,
Perfect. All right.
you'll note that he threw
Chris,
two
you're
pitches
gonna be on
directly
an
up high in the
outfielder,
sky. I feel
let's
like we might be
see,
seeing something
behind,
coming of that later.
first and second, over
Keep an eye on those
that
pitches.
direction. You got it? Can you
Something of an extreme 12-6 curve, perhaps. Let's see if Beef on the mound can manage to retain more control over his pitches and avoid this lead by the Flatgrass friends growing even bigger. As no one is in the batter's box. Oh. Here comes Juno.
Everybody, bring it in! Everybody, come in!
Okay,
Everybody in the
Robbie
outfield,
calling
bring
for
it
a
in,
group
come close.
timeout. Beef. Getting a sign from Robbie. Juno dropping their bat. Juno picking their bat back up.
Hey, better, swing better!
And a slider away from Juno. That's strike one.
Juno is sort of a specialty player, being so small. They have a strike zone that is almost impossible to define.
Yeah, that's kind of the difficult thing.
Feel that?
But, you know, having a small strike zone doesn't really help if you're missing pitches that badly.
We have a
That's
$20
strike
donation
two.
from HoloSynth, by the way. Thank you very much.
Guess I don't know my own strength.
Here's Beef's third offering to Juno. Another low slider, and Juno is out on 3 pitches.
Good shit, Beef. Good shit. That's right. That's right. Get it dirty. Get it dirty.
Robbie commanding the Beef get the ball dirty. Make it harder for the batter to see as up comes the nifty table.
We play it fast and loose with the batting order here.
That does not count as a hit, as much as Nifty would like it to. That's strike 1 for the Nifty table. Beef threw a heater right on the inside
Keep
of
your
the
eyes on the
plate.
ball, not me.
Comes the next pitch from Beef. Ooh, sort of high curve that still has enough gas on it to induce a swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Nifty just bailing, not making contact on that. Oh!
Whoa! Another heater right down the middle.
Good shit,
Puts
Beef,
them
good
away.
shit. One more, baby.
2 up,
one
2
more.
down.
Finding stride here.
2 strikeouts in a row. Could strike out the side here. We might even see an immaculate inning.
Awesome. I think we're doing so cool.
Yeah.
I know it for a fact.
Gonna be good. We're gonna fucking stand user on bat. We're awesome.
Upper stands allowed.
Well, there aren't any rules against
Legal here.
stands.
Let me check the fucking rules.
Here comes
This ain't nothing
Sater
on
with the
stand.
most. Beef readies himself for the next batter.
Whatever. Game on. Game on.
He fires. Ooh, and Sater misses badly. That's strike 1.
Trying a new batting technique here, holding the bat directly out in front of the plate.
It doesn't seem to be working out, as they miss for strike 2.
Almost as if they were calling for a bunt, but then they swing.
Interesting. A slow rising curve. As Sater strikes out, and Beef secures an immaculate inning. 9 pitches,
You're out.
3 strikeouts,
Bring it in. Hey.
a small-scale masterclass as Beef pulls out a firearm and fires directly into the air to celebrate his accomplishment.
There was almost as much firepower in that pistol than there is in his hands.
His hiccup here in the first inning seems to have been completely erased from everyone's memory. Seems that if Beef can avoid contact, then he's pretty much untouchable. But if it ends up having to go out to his defenders, things are a little shakier.
All right, Petty Peachy, you here?
Robbie's talking to the Comets, trying to get them to
There's that. Yeah. Little
whip them into shape as they get ready to bat here in the bottom of the second inning.
Hey!
An errant ball hits the dugout.
This is ridiculous.
Robbie seems to be enraged by
Ship
this.
is out of fucking control.
Though Robbie seems to be enraged at a lot of things here.
Ah, mind your own fucking business.
Chase is not happy.
is bullshit.
Umpiring much more
This is fucking
lenient here at
stupid.
the Flying Diamond. You won't be seeing any nilly-willy ejections here.
No, things could go to fisticuffs, firearms. We already know Beef has a gun. Anything could happen here at the Flying Diamond. The rules do not apply. Other leagues, a scrum might be some pushing, some shoving, maybe a couple punches thrown. But here, if a fight breaks out, there will be blood. Probably working very hard to motivate his team. I've apparently been awarded an additional stat point. I'll put that into broadcasting.
I personally would be putting my point into pitching because you never know when you're going to be needed on the mound.
Yeah, if things go bad enough for the Comets, you might have to come in and pitch for them.
Hey man, we're trying to play baseball. Let's keep the yelling down, all right?
I'm just saying, look, the bat's all the way over there. We got no fucking bat on home. It is crazy.
Hey man, it's not my fault. I had the bat when I was pitching, or the fighting, hitting the thing, whatever. Fucking kid.
Katie Razbunny here.
Are they ready?
First
Are you fucking-
batter.
I can't tell if they're ready. They're not on the plate.
For the Construct Comets. Here in the bottom of the second
Are we
inning.
good?
We have a $12 donation from Me Mixtape that says how to turn on
How to
items.
turn on items and blood and sex and VR and push
notifications.
notifications.
Chase trying to throw a pitch even though there's no one in the batter's box.
Yeah, that's nothing.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know what the thought here was. I guess he just wants the game to go faster.
I thought I didn't know. I thought they were standing there. And everybody
Trying
was
to go
talking
full
to me
Mark
like I was
Burley.
supposed to hit it.
Just get it over with. Katie's bat seems to have a life of its own. As it's wobbling and shaking. Katie's got a hold of it. Chase readies the pitch.
Almost as if Katie's never held a bat before in their life.
That could be a possibility. Chase fires a low pitch right in the dirt, but Katie still swings at it, and that's strike one. Chase returning to the mound. A high rising curve as Katie still swings at that. That's strike two. Ball's thrown way past Chase. Nifty. Here comes the pitch. The bat almost flew out of Katie's hands as they strike out.
It's okay. Next time.
Pulling the bat at the 11th hour as it crosses right through the center of the strike zone.
An admirable strategy, but didn't end up working out.
Next time. All right, Penny, you're up.
Gugu using his secret skill on the mound of Gugu Confusion.
Gugu Confusion is certainly an interesting strategy. I don't know if it's certainly working out here. Still holding the Comets scoreless. But here's Penny Peachy. Fastball down the heart of the plate. Penny misses for strike one. Gugu getting ready for the second pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. The ball is flying. Where is the ball going? The ball has been thrown back to Chase, but it for some reason it's flying away. It's now crash landing way out in left center field. I don't know what happened to the ball. Did somebody put a remote control in it? I'm a little
Almost
confused.
looked like one of my mystery pitches right out of my playbook. However, I
Yes.
throw it at the plate and not into the outfield.
Famously, in the 2087 World Series, you threw one of those mystery pitches to strike out the side in a relief appearance.
I struck out all three batters at once. They were in the
Yes.
hospital for several weeks.
They were all stacked up together in the batter's box. It was a very interesting strategy, and it did not work. As Chase throws his third strike, Penny is out. And that ball is once again completely
shit.
gone. I don't know what Juno is doing to throw these balls so
turned the
far,
float.
but maybe Juno should be pitching. The ball is now gone. The ball has left the stadium.
It's okay, we have a new ball.
Okay. Chase has got a new ball ready, and here comes Junkbot, a.k.a. Stewie Griffin. Getting ready. Once again, maybe they're trying to pull the same strategy as the Flatgrass Friends with Juno and having someone with a very small strike zone, but here, the Flying Diamond, there's one gigantic robot strike zone, so size does not matter.
I can't tell if they're in the fucking. Are they in the?
Jungbot, also known in the dugout as What the Deuce, a master of getting doubles.
Once held the American League record for most doubles in a season.
They are currently standing outside the batting box.
Yeah, currently standing outside the batter's box, Chase is having an argument with Robbie. Chase seems to have an argument with Robbie specifically. Nobody else on the Comets. Just Robbie. Perhaps this has something to do with the scrum that they used to have when they were on the same team together back in 1847.
Tripped into swinging a low ball here, and that's going to be strike one.
Now it's strike two. Junkbot swung their bat back and forth across the plate like they were sweeping the floor or something.
Some kind of pestilence bothering them.
And that's strike three. Chase strikes out the side. Was that another immaculate inning?
I think so.
I think Chase also threw an immaculate. We got 2 immaculate innings in a row. As we're now entering the top of the 3rd inning, and the Friends are once again up to bat.
Hard, because if you swing it too hard, then it gets closer to your body, so you don't get that much circumference.
I'll be trying
You can get a really
fire
big
into
hit,
his
but
team. As they
it
failed
gets
to
close to your body.
pick up a
That's
run.
okay. I know. We all
or
want to.
I think failed to even pick up a
That's
hit.
good. All right, remember, don't swing too fast because it'll get really close to your body. You want to make sure you're swinging at a steady pace. All right.
Both
and
teams receiving
really try to
identical
aim the bat at the level
advice from their
that you see the
captains,
baseball
identical
coming in.
coaching
All
about
right?
the basics of swinging the
do
baseball
whatever you need
bat.
to do. I know you can do it. If you need to bunt it, that's okay.
Yeah, go for contact.
Chase is certainly an interesting character here, as he's a pitcher manager, which is kind of a rare
They're
feat.
they're trying to get the wrong kind of strike, if you know what I mean. Okay. So they might throw the grounders, just ignore those. Okay. Don't even swing at them. If you can see that it's going outside of the box, don't swing at it.
Bobby really
All right?
pushing in
But,
and trying to get his team to understand the fundamentals of the game. Stewie's somehow halfway buried into the ground.
Thank you for joining us, folks, for the top of the 3rd inning. It's not over. How do you like it so far?
Well, things have been really interesting. We've got 2 immaculate innings in a row, some pretty strong pitching performances other than B's little scrum in the top of the 1st. But really, the bats have been kind of weak. Let's hope they can really get things going here as the game progresses. And
Altitude of the Flying Diamond.
Of course. And up first, for the Flatgrass Friends, it's Shelby. Beef getting ready with the first pitch. A slow, high slider. Shelby misses for strike 1.
Not many players able to withstand the verbal onslaught of the Comets manager.
They swung. That's a swing.
Shelby misses for strike 2, with Beef throwing a nice little heater on the inside of the plate. Comes Beef with the next pitch. Another heater, right down the middle. Shelby is out. Robbie attempting to call balls and strikes while he's sitting behind the plate.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, good, dugout, you got out, you're done. All right, go, you're good.
Shelby, I'm sorry. That's all right. You did a good job. You did your best. Keep it up. Thank you you for your service. Hey, I don't want to fucking hear it. All right, your batters won't even fucking stand in the box.
As many of us will know, Chase and Robbie used to play on the same team together way back in 1847 on the Plymouth Drive Cracker Jacks. They lost the World Series, unfortunately, due to a bauble by Chase. It was very unfortunate and led to a deep-seated hatred between the two men that may never recover, as Chase swings badly for strike 1. Usually pitchers are not well known for their hitting, and Chase is no exception. He swings badly for strike 2. What do you remember of that 1847 World Series, Mr. Baseball?
I do remember his batting being much the same here. An unorthodox technique, swinging his bat across the ground as if he was trying to sweep someone in Street Fighter.
That seems to be a commonality between all the batters we've seen so far. A lot of very low swings combined with
the fuck up!
Beef seem to figure out that
Okay.
they really don't like the high heater, or even some kind of rising fastball. And next up is Pistol Crepsy, sliding in on all fours, picking up the bat and getting into the batter's box.
Hey, better,
Pitch.
Swing, better.
Ooh.
Sort of
Just below the
low-hanging
box.
slider.
And no swing. I'm gonna call that one a ball.
Better.
Those keen wolf eyes spotting it from a mile away.
But badly missing there for strike 2.
Strike 1.
Oh, strike 1. My apologies.
Better. Swing.
Robbie attempting to distract Pistol Crepsy, and it seems to be working as they take strike 2.
Fuck.
Pistol Crepsy
And that is a-
unfazed.
That is a base hit.
It's a solid laser into left field. Manages to get on base here.
Nice. All right, you're good. Nah.
Flatgrass friends still trying to make something happen.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think we were
Trying
gonna
to
get
add on to their
Extend the
lead.
lead.
Team?
Yeah, you got it.
Alright. Yes, you know.
Yeah, woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo.
Beef has been really with it with the stuff so far, but he just keeps getting up to batters who are
For the
seemingly
future, for future reference, if you're on
finding
base,
out
don't
the
be
secret
afraid
to his
hit a little
stuff,
bit,
as
you know,
up
don't be
comes
afraid to try to
Juno.
steal, all right, we're not above that. Just make sure you got.
White
my
Ross
access,
friends
make sure they
dug
can
out,
see you,
watching
all
on intently.
Babies.
right? All right.
Look at all those
good,
babies.
The babies are important to Ivy's gameplay, don't worry.
good. I believe. it.
Seeming to hoping to manifest new players for the outfield.
Yeah.
And that seems to be a weakness with all of these teams. Not enough players to hang out in the outfield, so if any ball really gets hit into the outfield, it's kind of a almost guaranteed inside the park home run, as we saw with Chase early on in this game.
Robbie Dude
Juno's-
cackling at this cold
Better.
strike.
Swing, better. Swing. That's foul. That's
Juno
foul.
hits a little dribbler that goes foul. Ball being returned to Beef.
Call that strike. That's a strike. That's an out. Switch. Hey,
Juno's out.
Hey.
So now, we're going to be moving on into the bottom of the third inning. And let's see if the Comets can actually get something going here run-wise.
Sportsmanship. And that's sportsmanship. That's what sportsmanship looks like, guys. That's sportsmanship.
Robbie screaming about sportsmanship.
Good shit.
Oh, where's that?
It's right behind home base.
Okay.
Yeah, you just throw it as I pitch it.
Blackgrass friends already spreading
I mean,
out.
catch it, whatever.
Chase seems to like where they are, strategy-wise.
Fucking nifty. Nifty.
Robbie is coming up with the new batting order on the fly.
Sure thing.
That's the magic of
Right, that's not
Flying
good,
Diamond
everybody?
baseball. There is no set batting order. Things can change
I'm just
literally
you're the last
whenever.
one to bat, is what I mean.
Halftime shows up.
All right, we're good. All right, Contra Comets. Let's go.
I'm suffering a major mental break right now. So can you remind me when the halftime show is?
There is no halftime show. Usually things like that happen at the 7th inning stretch, so in between the top and bottom of the 7th inning.
Okay.
And up first to bat is Beef, facing up against Nifty, who is on the mound for some reason. Chase has been pulled. Perhaps he had some Jacob deGrom-like shoulder tightness. Has been replaced by Nifty. As Nifty fails to throw a strike, ball one.
It's baseball, not bowling.
Beef's stonewall batting defense here, seeming to work wonders once more.
Beef trying to Daisung coup his way into success as he stands there and it takes. Is that a ball or strike? It's a little low.
That looked like a strike to me.
Yeah, it just barely clipped the bottom of the zone. Oh, and Beef hits a high fly ball that is not
No one
caught.
there to catch it.
Beef is out.
Quick work by the fielders here to get it to first base.
Yeah, managed to. First time I've seen some really solid fielding here in the game so far. Players still trying to get their bearings here on the flying diamond. It's a very different kind of baseball. And no one's in the batter's box. I don't know who's next for the Comets. And folks, it's Cube. Here comes Cube.
Wow, yourself. Don't you say that.
Cam the Chimp trying to jaw at the players here. As Nifty throws. I don't even know what to call that. Was that a hit?
They seem to be calling it on the field as a hit.
But it doesn't matter, as Cube is called out with the throw to first. So already 2 outs here for the Comets in the bottom of the 3rd. And up next is Scratch.
Bring it in, bring it in. We're good, we're good, we're good.
The laser focus in Cam the Chimp's eyes. Here comes the first pitch from Nifty. Outside, but did she swing at it?
What do you call that? What do you call that?
What are we calling that? I'm gonna.
That was a swing.
Yeah, that's a.
That certainly did look like a swing, but I wanted to make sure.
They're playing a different fucking game. They're playing. That's not a strike, a brawl. They're playing a different fucking game.
Strike 2.
Nice pitch from Nifty. Way high. Almost hit us. That's a ball. Probably the highest rising fastball I've ever seen. Almost as high as Chase's pitch that he threw 800 feet in the air. Scratch remains resolute in her stance here in the batter's box. As Nifty tries to strike her out. Just foul. Still stands at 2 outs, 2 strikes, and 1 ball. Nifty's pitching style is certainly more interesting than Chase's. That's foul.
That's that power, though. And that's why Scratch got that power. We know it, we love it.
Robbie praising his player's power. Let's see if that can translate into actual run creation here. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. As Scratch hits a little blooper right in between first and second base. Let's see if she can make it to first.
It's going to be close.
Oh! She's out.
That's it out.
And that ends the 3rd inning. We're now going into the top of the 4th. Flatgrass friends still trying to add on more to their lead. What do you think of this game so far, Mr. Baseball? Kind of low and slow.
I can say that the friends are trying their absolute damnedest to keep the Comets off the board.
And then we'll go back
Comets have certainly been trying to put something together, especially with the power behind Scratch's bat. But
Yes, you feel like something could break out for them at any moment here.
absolutely, and anything can happen here at the Flying Diamond, 800 million thousand feet in the air.
Quick throw to first, right when they hit it. That's we got to keep that in mind. All right.
Just as a reminder to the viewing audience, today's game is sponsored by Dr. Breen's Private Reserve. It's not the best choice, it's your only choice.
But, hey, you know, we're just going to keep banking on.
Sater with the most already in the batter's box. Nobody's on the field. Just standing here waiting.
Oh.
Fucking call it a fucking strike.
Sater
over the fucking
missing
base.
for strike one. Beef throws one of his classic heaters right down the middle. A real challenge pitch. Loves to throw that.
Foul.
That goes foul. Almost a swinging bunt.
Right on the tip as well.
Very interesting strategy from Sater, but let's see how that will work out for them. A rising fastball, but it hits right back to Beef. Beef fires to first, and Sater's out. Seems like the Comets are finally getting their fielding skills together.
Cube's so elated with his out that he starts to float off the ground?
That sometimes does happen. That's one out here in the top of the fourth. Once again, it's Myers. Myers here, carefully paying attention to their bat. Beef getting ready for the pitch. Heater that just drifts away.
Unorthodox swing style here from Myers, holding their bat at almost a 30-degree angle.
Ooh, Beef trying to quick pitch Myers here, immediately throwing another strike. 2 strikes from Myers. Beef really getting into a groove here. Oh, that hanging slider was really punished by Myers. As three fielders try to run for the ball at the same time, and they can't really get it together, as Myers is safe at first.
Friends, once again, with a man on.
Holy shit, I have a batting average.
Yeah, man, nice one.
Yeah, don't get used to it.
Here comes Cam the Chimp.
Myers saying, holy shit, I have a batting average.
And missing for strike one. Beef trying to shut things out. Maybe. I don't think a double play has ever been turned out here at the Flying Diamond, but Chimp manages to hit a little tiny dribbler. But is thrown out at first.
That was fair.
Why'd you go back? Why did you go back? You could have.
That double play?
That's
Is that a double play?
That's not a double play.
Myers never left first base.
That's not a double play. Myers never left. So, 2 outs.
No, you're out.
1 on.
You're out. That was a good try, though.
For the Flatgrass Friends here in the top of the 4th, as Chase is up to bat
And
against
hopefully,
Beef.
next time Myers recalls that they have to run to the next base when the ball is hit.
Do they know that?
That was, that was
certainly a wild pitch, but Myers does not advance. Myers stays like a
Swing at
rock
it if it's a
on
ball,
first.
then. How's that sound?
Do not have the wild pitch rule at the Flying Diamond.
By the way, we have a $3 donation from Sand with a message of water, and a $200 donation from your biggest fan who has no message.
It's on me. That's on me. All right.
Rising
That's on me.
fastball.
Thank you so much for all the assistance. That's a huge part of my goal, just like right off the bat.
Chases down to his last strike. Here, trying to drive in Myers. Oh, and hits it high. Right to the outfield. Ooh.
Gugu taking off in the wrong direction at first, but quickly finding himself on first base.
Scratch trying to get to that ball in the outfield. Again, some of these teams do not have any outfielders. Ball was thrown wild. Myers remaining at third. Gugu trying to go for second, but thrown out.
That's an out.
Gugu is thrown out. Trying to go for second.
Had a man in scoring position, but they got greedy.
Yeah, maybe, perhaps if Chase hadn't run in the opposite direction when he hit that ball, maybe he would have got second in time. As we enter the bottom of the fourth, it's time for the Comets to try and capitalize on that mistake that the Friends made, and perhaps try and close in this gap.
Let's do. Well, fucking hang on. I'm gonna be on first this time. Cam, you're gonna be on second. Oh.
Shelby is killed by something. I don't know what happened.
Let's get Juno on third. And
I am the sky. Twilight. What happened?
And then we're gonna do Ivy. You're gonna be in the outfield from.
There have been a minor incident with the field assistant no clipping field that a few of our players have been abusing to navigate around the field more quickly in between the innings and the top and the bottom.
That's always a danger here in the Flying Diamond. No clip assisted travel is very common this high up. But it could prove fatal if not used with responsibility, as Juno has also died.
For now. And then,
As a grim reminder, they must always maintain proper no-clip protocol, Lex.
That's true. We have these in the rulebook for a reason.
Remember, folks, more lives are at stake than your own.
We're killing people.
Kill people.
Allie standing in the batter's box with no bat. Trying to perhaps Barry Bonds her way into getting a base on balls.
No one yet to draw a walk in this game.
Yeah, things have been very
Practice pitching.
What?
All right,
there's
thank you.
strikeout intensity.
Can we get a baseball in our dugout so we can practice pitching?
Yeah.
Robbie trying to request a baseball, perhaps to get some bullpen work in,
Thank you.
and being allowed that request.
All right, let's try to throw this inside here.
Nifty getting ready for the pitch to Callie. That's ball one.
Callie known for her plate discipline.
That's true. Thrown low, but manages to dribble it right towards Nifty. And is thrown out.
Darn.
Nifty continuing to throw sort of low into the dirt. And still generating outs. A little confusion as to who's up next for the Comets. As up comes Katie. Robbie confused as to what even happened in the last play. As Katie not picking up her bat. There we go. Katie standing over the plate, not even in the box. Very avant-garde batting style as Nifty throws it right into the dirt. For ball one, I guess.
Little known factoid about Katie, they were actually born with checkerboard disease and can only see things in purple and black checkerboards.
It's a condition that affects millions of children across this great nation. So please donate what you can to the Checkerboard Disease Fund.
Donate to the CSS Foundation.
Yes. Katie's still refusing to stand in the batter's box.
What the fuck?
As Nifty throws a ball way high for ball 2.
Drawing balls somehow, despite this unorthodox hitting style.
Almost like Ricky Henderson, just completely crowding the plate, refusing to give the pitcher even an inch. Literally. Her bat is literally sticking outside of the strike zone.
Oh, there.
As she swings and misses for strike 1.
There's a strike.
And that ball is long gone, not by the bat, but instead by Juno's throw. It's it's left.
Juno, you gotta curve the ball down.
Oh, do I?
Juno, it seems, doesn't know how to throw a baseball without throwing it 800 million feet in the air. He swings and misses for strike 2. 2 strikes and 2 balls. Katie backed up a little bit, kind of on the line of the batter's box. Here comes the next pitch from the Nifty table. And that's strike 3. If anything, maybe Katie should have moved closer into the plate. Maybe they should have stood right directly in the middle of the plate and maybe would have gotten a walk.
No, you did good. You did good. Keep it up.
Okay, they're having like a meeting over there, so.
Alright, that's how you beat you up.
Robbie sort of accusing, making some accusations of cheating going on.
Accusing the opposing team of shenanigans here.
As we all know, shenanigans are not allowed in the rulebook. Strictly anti-shenanigan league we are. As up comes to bat Penny Peachy. Nifty getting the signs from Juno. Ready for the pitch. Here it comes. Another low dribbler. Gugu tries to make the play at first and throws out Penny. And that's the end of the 4th inning. And we're moving into the 5th. It is still Flatgrass Friends 2. Construct Comets, nothing.
Yeah, we're doing very, very well. So keep it up. Oh, we've been rewarded additional.
Come, Mr. Baseball. Why do they call you Mr. Baseball?
Have to be careful. All right.
Well, you see,
I feel very,
as a child,
positively about how
I always
we're doing
dreamed
right
of
now.
being a baseball.
Let's
See.
try to switch it up, bud.
We don't gotta kill it.
Perhaps you were
Now let's get back
inspired
to the
by-
game.
Just,
All right, here we are. Teams are still in their dugouts discussing possible strategies. The Comets still trying to figure out how to get some runs across the board. The Flatgrass Friends still trying to hold on to their 2-run lead here as we enter the 5th inning.
You know,
Robbie continuing to accuse the Flatgrass Friends of cheating.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wonder how that's going to work out for him.
We're good so far.
The league
Keep it
takes
up.
accusations of
Make sure that
cheating
we're
very
catching,
seriously.
Make sure that we're
Did
looking
have an
to be aware.
accident in the Flatgrass Friends
let's,
dugout.
Let's get them out. Let's get back up to base, right?
Yeah.
All right. We want to get batting as soon as possible. All right, here we go. Construct Comet.
Nifty is ready in the batter's box.
Comets break and take the field.
Here comes Beef staying in the game.
Ball.
So it makes me wonder why Chase decided to pull himself out of the game and go for Nifty instead. As Nifty swings for strike 1. Do you think this is part of Chase's grander plan for this game, Mr. Baseball?
Clearly, he has big plans for what's coming later in the.
Oh! Nifty hits one high and deep.
High
way out
flyer right against the wall.
to the wall in center field. Callie trying to go out and field that.
Could have easily got second off that, but seemed to. Oh,
Nifty decided to stay at first, and then now deciding to run to second. Could have easily gotten to third, but now instead capitalizing on an error to go to second. That has got to be the deepest double I've ever seen. The Flatgrass friends immediately take advantage and hit a laser in center field.
Super strong.
Get a man on second here in the top of the fifth.
Could we have you back up a little bit from the striking zone?
Pistol Crepsy.
Why?
You're a little close. You're a little close. That's all.
Pistol Crepsy being asked to move in the batter's box. Beef getting ready with the pitch, trying to calm his nerves after giving up that double. As Pistol Crepsy swings and misses for strike one. Pistol Crepsy hits a high fly ball into left field.
right over the head of the shortstop.
Nifty advancing to third, might even score on this. Chooses not to, as Flatgrass friends have runners on the corners.
Nifty, a notoriously conservative base runner.
Yes, Nifty's not known for his base running speed.
Loves to play it safe.
God bless him. Yeah.
Men on the corners for the friends.
I don't know who's batting. Here, Shelby? Here comes Shelby. Beef trying to control the situation. Runners on the corners with no outs. Maybe Beef's decision to stay in the game proving to be a mistake. Comes the pitch from Beef. Ooh, a beautiful slider. Just drifts right off the plate at the very end. A real pitcher's pitch for strike one. Another beautiful slider for strike two. That one was a little higher up, but Shelby was going to swing low. Beef's third pitch. Another slider. Another swing and a miss. That's out number one.
Beef looking to redeem himself on the mound.
Shelby still standing in the batter's box, even though they're out.
That's an out.
Shelby died directly in the batter's box from having swung at those pitches.
You know,
Shelby was informed that they were out and died from shock.
We lose too many up-and-coming batters this way.
It's really a shame what happens to these young players. And up here is Cam the Chimp, trying to bat around the corpse of Shelby as they swing and miss for strike one. Robbie throws honestly kind of a beautiful little slow curve right to Beef. That almost hit us. Beef throws a high rising fastball that almost hits us directly in the face, and I think literally moved our table.
We're gonna have to count that as a strike on account of the bat being entirely in front of the strike box.
Hey, what do we call that? What do we call that?
So, Beef has not only disheveled our recording booth here, but has also managed to throw a strike. And Cam the Chimp has struck out. Shelby's corpse still not been removed from the batter's box.
That's turning cold for the Flatgrass friends. Almost as cold as the body of the unnamed soldier on the...
Or Shelby, just lying dead there in the batter's box. Comes Juno. Juno has a very interesting batting stance, just completely facing the handle of the bat instead of the end of it. Oh. Alright. Being readjusted. Beef trying to get out of this situation that he's dug himself into. Runners on the corner still for the Flatgrass friends. Some distraction going as Beef readies the pitch. Here it goes. Beautiful heater that drifts outside. Strike one.
Swinging just low on that one.
That seems to be a common thing here, is that everyone wants to swing low. As that slow curve just drifts right out of the way of Juno's bat for strike two.
Falling for a changeup there. Enough time to swing it twice, even.
Ooh!
That's right. Switch him. Switch him.
Great pitch sequencing. Gets him, strikes him out with the heater. And Beef gets himself out of that trouble he was in as we move into the bottom of the fifth inning. And remember, here we are at the bottom of the fifth. This game is sponsored by Reddit. It's Reddit. Do you use Reddit, Mr. Baseball?
No.
I don't either.
I feel like, all things considered, we could kill him. So yeah, once we're up to bat again, just remember, don't throw it too quick. Don't swing too quick. Swing quick, right? Like you want to get a hit. Practice control. Control. If you swung out.
I'm feeling really good about the baseball that I'm playing on with my team today.
Baseball.
How we're feeling? We're all good. We're all good to get to nuts. Don't forget to allocate your points too. Press F3. Press F3. You can put some points in. What does Spirit mean? Spirit is for crit chance on the ball.
Some amazing dance moves here in the Flatgrass Friends.
I would say legs, right? If we're getting hits.
We have a secret talent. The team's third baseman.
I hear that interpretive dance is part of their training regimen.
Helps keep them limber.
It's ridiculous at this point if we're just fucking playing with the ball and not
Allows them to
we're
field better.
Like it's bad sportsmanship.
As Robbie's playing with a baseball.
Called bad sportsmanship.
As all baseball
Maybe
managers
3 or
must
4
do,
times, though.
12 hours a day.
Stu, you got this. Let's get us on base. What do we say?
Friend's second baseman jumping for joy at the prospect of playing this beautiful game. That's a dog. That's the ass of a dog. Are we demanding that we get a bat here? Mr. Baseball, what do you think of Robbie's candidacy for Manager of the Year?
Well, I can tell you one thing. He's got my vote.
He's got mine too.
Don't swing. Don't even bother. Don't even bother. Don't even bother. Call it a ball. That's a ball. That's a ball. It didn't even make it over.
Cam the Chimp is pitching at this exact moment.
Thank you.
The third pitcher for the Flatgrass Friends.
And look,
As they... It's not even close to home plate. As Juno throws another incredibly high ball.
Curve it down.
There it goes. Okay, it's in the outfield now. Cam the Chimp is now pitching. The Flatgrass Friends' third pitcher of the game. It seems to still be working for them, the strategy of constantly changing pitchers. But Junkbot standing here in the box with 1 ball and no strikes here at the bottom of the 5th inning. That's ball 2. Cam the Chimp facing some quite rude comments from Robbie as that drifts in below the strike zone, but
swung
Woo
at
baseball.
regardless.
yeah, Junkbot still swings at it for strike one. Junkbot swings for strike two.
A little early on that one.
At another slow pitch that looked like it was going to go below the strike zone. And takes ball three. So we get a full count here. The first full count in the entire game. This is exciting. As Junkbot swings and misses what would have been called a ball for strike three. And up next is Beef. These pitching decisions by Chase and the Flatgrass friends really had me questioning things because Chase was kind of in a groove in the first couple innings. Nifty was a little better. Oh! As Beef immediately hits a laser into right. Beef might go for second, and Beef will.
Going for second.
Oh, nope.
Thinking
Staying
better
back
of
at
it.
first. Turning to my point, it's interesting that Chase was on kind of a roll in those first couple innings. Nifty had a little struggle with his command, and now...
Shouts from the audience. Someone's shouting, "Where's the right fielder?"
That's kind of a valid question, but you know, this here on the Flying Diamond, anything goes. We have a Chimp throwing the baseball, and here comes Cube with one on and one out here in the bottom of the fifth, missing badly at a slow curve.
Absolute floater of a pitch. And to follow up on your earlier point, Lex, it just goes to show how much faith Gugu has in his bullpen.
That's true. Gugu's got a lot of faith in his bullpen, and I can honestly find that pretty admirable. They've still held the Construct Comets to no runs so far. I don't even think they've had someone in scoring position, or maybe they've had one person on second. But they've managed to keep this a pretty tight game and lock it down. Or a slow curve that goes right below the strike zone. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A high floater.
There was no
For another full count.
Call that one a ball.
That's another full count for Cube. And that's our first walk of the game. Cube takes their base as Robbie loudly commands them to do so. And Construct Comets might have some kind of rally going here. Runners on first and second with one out.
One good hit will tie this game.
And up comes Scratch, their power bat. Let's see if she can do some damage. Misses for strike one. Juno hits Scratch's outstretched bat and manages to actually throw it back to the pitcher. That's ball one. 1 strike and 1 ball for Scratch. Scratch misses for strike 2 on a slowly drifting floater. And another ball in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Scratch. Scratch hits one high, but right out to the shortstop as the runners stay, but Gugu makes the play at first. Comets are on to their last out here in the bottom of the 5th. And up comes Callie. Beef in the scuffle actually managed to advance to 3rd. Callie hits a little dribbler out to the pitcher's mound.
Oh, I think Holiday Girl successfully made it to first base.
Well, we can't have two people on first, so Cube's trying to go to second, but Gugu manages to throw it past the second baseman. Can Cube make it? Cube safely makes it to second.
What sort of seemed like the easiest out at second in the world has become two men on for the Comets.
They are out. Yeah,
And Beef
right.
actually, I think, managed to score, so that's one score for the Construct Comets.
I fucking touched Cube with the ball. What are you talking about? He was on first and I touched first.
Ignore him. That's
What are you fucking talking about? I touched your player with the ball. You fucking animal.
Up. What are we
Yeah,
calling here?
fucking right.
What are we calling here?
Yeah,
Bad sportsmanship
fucking
or not?
right.
Well, I think from our viewpoint here, I think we can safely call that a run for the Comets. Don't you think, Mr. Baseball?
I could not agree more.
Yeah, that's a run for the Comets. And a runner safely at first and at second with 2 outs. So it's now Friends 2, Comets 1. Maybe Gugu's strategy of relying on his bullpen might be paying off. Not in the way he expected, as here comes Katie Razbunny. Gugu taking to the chat box to air out his grievances.
Sorry.
As Katie misses for strike 1.
Only whatever the match officiators see is what happens.
Mr. Baseball and I are objective arbiters of the game. And we both agree that that was what happened.
If there's one thing that we can confirm about baseball, the umpires are always right and they never get things wrong.
That's true. As Katie strikes out and ends the frame. But the Comets get a run on the board. And this is now a 1-run ball game as we enter the 6th. Mr. Baseball, I'm going to have to ask that you take over play-by-play calls for a moment while I run to the little baseball's room.
Absolutely.
He's doesn't appear to be going anywhere.
Mr. Shadowball is here physically, but not mentally.
Okay, understood. What a fine day it is today to be playing baseball. If you look up, not a cloud in the sky.
And of course, today's game is brought to you in part by Baseball Go Team brand billboards. We could just take a look at the lovely, lovely billboards on display here. Now, of course, we're also sponsored by Peanuts, baseball's favorite snack. And by Austin Powers 4 in theaters now.
Alright, so we're gonna have one person.
Manager of the Comets appears to be drawing up a game plan currently. Right on the side of the dugout, in full view of the opposing team. Perhaps this could be some kind of fake out.
We're gonna have one person here, a little bit more in the outfield.
I have returned from my mental oasis,
See what we got going here?
and am now refreshed and ready to continue calling this game.
Figure that out.
Comets are drawing up battle plans currently.
Interesting, bold strategy from the Comets, directly in front of view of literally everyone.
I'd like to also take this opportunity to let it be known once more. this stream is happening on account of. Well, you see, I gotta make rent.
What are we doing? What's going on?
And so, you know, if there's anybody who's watching who's loving what we're doing and want us to keep doing it and want me to be able to keep doing stuff like this, any amount of money, if you are willing and able to give it, is always much appreciated.
Please ensure that this horse can live.
Thanks,
Won't you give just the price of a cup of coffee? You can help this horse live.
Another bat if we could, because there's
Or whatever you want.
some other fucking video game here, I guess.
Coffee keeps the baseball machine going.
Another bat.
This is true.
Bat 2.
Are we ready to play?
Thank you.
Here comes Satyr. Beef staying in the game for the 6th.
Foul.
Taps it foul. Strike 1.
We're gonna have to call that one a ball or a strike for a.
Little officiating decision from the umps. That's being called a strike. Whoa! A UFO slider that has literally flown back behind us.
Bat was over the base. Called a strike.
Robbie trying to change the call as he flies away to behind us.
All right? Yeah, right. That was a fucking strike. Yeah, right.
Even Cam the Chimp sort of questioning that call from earlier. As Beef prepares for the next pitch. In the dirt again.
That was
ball
over the
2.
base. Huh?
In the dirt again for ball 2. Reiterating that. Ball 2.
I didn't even touch my mouse.
Just so Robbie understands, even though he can't hear me.
It's not necessarily about whether you touch your mouse. Your bat is over the plate.
Is it? Because do I need to be standing over the plate? Because I'm
Yeah,
standing
you
behind the plate on my
definitely
screen.
do, yeah.
So you were the most not seeming to be aware that they weren't in the. There they go.
There they go. I just realized this whole time that Cam the Chimp was not in the actual batter's box, but it's still 2 balls and 1 strike for Cam the Chimp here on the top of the 6th. Nobody out. And immediately, Cam hits a laser out to left
Lots
field.
of pepper on that one.
Are we standing?
The Satyr, by the way.
Are we standing?
Oh, I apologize.
What are we doing? Are we standing?
No one is there to collect that. That's an easy second base.
That's what happens when there are 2 people with the exact same player model in the game. People get confused. As Satyr settles in on second for just a shot of a double.
Cooking with gasoline.
It's like putting chew in your lip. Bait gumball.
I just didn't know that's what's going on.
And now their head is on fire. It seems they had a mishap with the match there.
Myers returning to the plate.
That's all right. They don't.
Beef getting ready to throw. Nobody out. Man on second. Or rather, a chimp on second. Another shot out to left.
What do we do? Wake up!
Satyr advancing to third.
Wake up!
Myers advancing to first. And we've got runners on the corners. The Flatgrass friends.
Me and then who?
You, Nifty, Pepsi, Shelby.
In with nobody out. Beef looking a little gassed there on the mound. But still pounding the ball into the dirt to show that he's ready to stay in the game. And here comes Chase.
Is my cool back there a little bit? I'm sorry for yelling. This is a sanctified sport. You didn't deserve.
Black Ross friends looking for a little bit of goo-goo magic right now.
Respect for you as a player and as a coach. All right?
No respect for the
Magic.
game. No respect
As we
for the
all
game.
know,
That's
in the
Keep talking.
ALDS of
all. Yeah.
1785, Gugu hit a towering 3-run homer to send their team to the World Series. Let's see if some of that goo-goo magic can return. There's Beef readies to pitch. Ooh!
Oh, whoa!
An insane
What a
heater
cannon.
from
Like you
Beef.
never fucking,
What a
like
Ready to
cannon.
challenge
struck out
Goo-Goo.
before,
What a
right?
cannon.
Yeah, right. Sorry.
I was just commenting about how Beef might be a little gassed on the mound, but
Throw it, throw it, throw
I
it!
guess I was wrong, because Beef just threw that ball with such intensity.
Fuck you.
As Goo gets twisted around for a
That's war games.
second strike.
That's mind games.
He has clearly been saving his best for Chase.
That's true. The star of the team, the star player manager here. Ugh. A truly nasty slider cutting in on his hands.
It's alright.
As Beef
Sorry.
strikes out Chase in
Sorry.
3 pitches.
It's alright. It's alright.
Beef's still got a lot to work through
He's
here.
tired now. You know, do
Needs
that.
2 more outs, and there are runners on the corners.
Where the hell the
This
back?
inning's not over yet, as up comes the nifty table.
Hey, dead ball! Dead ball! Can we get a fucking something happen here? That's an out. Come on, dead ball.
I don't know what the hell Robbie's talking
What
about.
is he talking about?
I don't know what Robbie's talking about, but here comes Beef ready to throw the pitch. Nifty stands in the batter's box. In the dirt, but he swung at it for strike 1.
No ball. It was a swing.
Nifty
No, let's set
mocking
the rappers.
Robbie.
Robbie has been kind of joying a lot, blowing a lot of hot air here. This Beef just pipes a heater right down the middle for strike 2. Nifty trying to drive in at least 1 run.
Whoa!
And that might
Line
he might-
drive
that'll,
to right field.
That'll definitely get it done. Into right field. Here comes Sater.
Go Flatgrass.
Sater scores to
Fuck
make
him
this
up.
once again a 2-run lead for the Flatgrass Friends. Myers settles into third, and Nifty stays at first. Tries to make it a double, but stays at first. As it's now Flatgrass Friends 3, Construct Comets 1.
Now that's fucking baseball.
Dog just ran past us.
Fetching a bat all the way from the opposing dugout.
Once again, runners on the corners for Beef. Still only 1 out.
By the way, we have a $10 donation from the Flatgrass Fanatic who says, "Go Flatgrass, yeah! Woo! Fuck 'em up!"
As Pistol Cripsy swings for strike 1. Strike 2. Another slider that just drifts away from him. Goo jawing with his players over in the dugout. And Pistol Crepsy hits a line drive that is going to end up getting... Oh, it swings right past Robbie.
Game
But
lag.
Myers runs back to
Game lag.
third.
Game lagged.
Bases are loaded, I think.
Bases... That's right, bases are loaded for the Flatgrass Friends with still only 1 out. Seems like
We all
Beef managed
felt
to
it,
expend
Earthquake.
all of his energy into just striking out Chase out of spite.
You felt the lag
Which,
too.
you know, is an admirable decision, but still not really working out for the outcome of this game. As up comes Sater once again. The batting order turns over.
You do have to wonder about the pitching depth of the
Oh shit.
Comets at this juncture.
Yeah, clearly Robbie has a lot of faith in Beef into getting out of the situation, but no decision has been made yet. There's not even anybody throwing in the bullpen. As Satyr swings at strike 2.
Foul.
Hassel dribbler foul.
Foul ball.
Still 2 strikes. Robbie getting ready back into the spot behind home plate. Beef throws another curve that leaves Satyr
High, 3.
Satyr's out. The bases are still loaded. There are now 2 outs.
We have a
Let's see
$20
if
donation from Anonymous who says hi and gave us 2 cat faces.
See if Beef can get out of this situation with minimal damage.
Oh, come on.
As a person literally on fire shows up. It's Shelby. Shelby's literally on fire. They're back from hell. Remember, they died last time they were up at bat. They were so shocked that they struck out that they died, went to hell, and have now come back as a revenant of vengeance. Perhaps these demonic powers can help them score any of these runs that are here loaded. But they swing at strike 1. So that looks a little less possible. Beef throws another heater. Shelby swings at strike 2.
You'll have to question if they have a chance in hell of getting bat to ball here.
Ah, I see what you did there, Mr. Baseball. Very clever. Here goes Beef. Right in the dirt for ball 1.
Yes, that's right. That's good. Good instincts.
We have a $10 donation from PTXT who says, "You're a good friend." Thank you very much.
Next pitch from Beef. Shelby swings and strikes out. Leaves the bases loaded as we enter the bottom of the 6th. And let's see if the Comets can answer and try to catch back up to the run the Flatgrass friends added on.
So cheating. She was like running as they were swinging.
All right.
Let's steal it.
So.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
As we wait for the teams to get prepared here for the bottom of the 6th inning, you know what I'm thinking about, Mr. Baseball?
Oh, what would that be, Mr. Shadowball?
I'm thinking about the hit cartoon Sparkle on Raven that you can watch on YouTube at the YouTube channel Square Enix Official.
Oh, hold on a second. You're telling me that I can watch a cartoon for free on the web at youtube.com/@SquareEnixOfficial?
I know, it's a crazy thing. Let me get my ad read here. Sparkle on Raven is the hot new anime about a magical girl named Raven and the true main character of the program, Drill Girl. Follow them on their adventures as they try to have the best school year possible. It's a big hit all around the internet. You can watch it for free, once again, on Square Enix Official.
It was like almost by the wall. Yeah.
Now, I do have to say that in my time watching many different sort of cartoons, paraphernalia and what have you, I have never once seen a cartoon about having the perfect school year, and now we have one.
I know. It's crazy the things that people are able to do with animation now. And Sparkle on Raven is truly an example of all the sort of creativity that the web has allowed it to flourish in these wondrous times. We've got the fielders out on the field here with Flatgrass friends.
Shot of the Bastards row here.
Comets still trying to work out strategy. Try to get back into this game. Down by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Let's just run for it. You know what I mean? I think legs is kind of broken. Yes.
Stewie Griffin. Sorry, Stewie Griffin buried halfway into the dirt.
All right, who went up last? Do we remember?
There's a random yellow Pikmin here.
I don't.
Let's just reset. Beef, you're up first.
Notably the team's mascot, a yellow Pikmin.
All right. Contra Comets. Hooah!
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 And here comes the first batter for the Comets. It's Beef. Beef trying to win a run back to match the run he gave up at the top of this inning. That's a ball in the dirt. Sater's still pitching. Ball in the dirt, but it was swung at, so that's strike one. Beef hits it foul, that's strike two.
Is a foul a strike?
Yeah.
Fouls are strikes, but you can't strike out on a foul. So you can just keep hitting fouls, but you'll stay forever at 2 strikes. Heater down the middle, and Beef is struck out. And up comes Scratch. Sater playing around with the baseball on the mound. Here comes the first pitch. A high 12-6 curve that doesn't even go anywhere near in the same zip code as the strike zone for ball one. That almost knocked into our table and moved it again. It's already been moved by some crazy pitch that I think Beef threw way earlier in the game.
At the conclusion of this inning, we'll go ahead and get you set up with a new table.
That was a little scary. Scratch standing at attention in the batter's box says, "What the fuck? What the fuck was that?"
Now that's something right out of my playbook, bravo.
I think that pitch might be illegal in at least 7 counties.
But here's
That-
the flying diamond.
I don't even know how to describe that. I can only describe that as one of Mr. Baseball's famous trick pitches. Did you teach Sater something?
Let's just say that there are a lot of people studying my tapes
This
these
is for
days.
the new table fund.
Well, you are one of the best. That's ball 2 still. As fantastical as that pitch was, it still wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, so that's strike 2. As Scratch misses at that.
Oh,
Yes,
they're calling it a hit. Made contact.
Calling it a hit. But Scratch is thrown out at first. So that's 2 outs for the Comets here in the bottom of the 6th. Robbie once again accusing the Flatgrass friends of cheating. Doesn't seem to be really getting anywhere. As Callie steps into the box. Sater getting ready to maybe throw one of those crazy trick pitches. But instead it throws a ball directly into the dirt for ball 1. Sater throws a high reverse curve that Callie manages to get her bat on, but it's thrown out at first.
Darn.
That's it for the 6th inning. We're moving on to the 7th.
6th inning. Let's actually. Do you mind if we call for a short break?
Yeah, sure. We can call the 7th inning stretch half an inning early.
Call for a short break. All right. Hey, let's take it easy. Let's get some food. Let's get some drinks. All right. We'll come back soon. Okay.
We're going to take a short break here in the booth.
All right. We'll see you soon. No call just yet. We're gonna wait till we get in there. All right.
Can I take practice swings?
Let's get this going.
Oh, new table. Ooh, bottles.
All right, beer back.
Am I supposed to keep it before the like?
Yeah. So if you keep the bat over the base past the strike zone, they'll call it a strike, even if it. Yeah. So you gotta be careful about that. But yeah, no, swing it hard. Do a few practice swings. You'll see what I mean if you swing it too hard. See how it gets closer to you?
Whoa.
See? It like barely even moves. Yeah. Don't forget to hold that R button too. See? You are Stewie as well. You are short.
Yeah. Animal people.
Yeah, the vile woman.
Can you like? Is it cool if you look through the wall?
Yeah, sure.
We just changed our Steam names.
What? 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 What do you want?
Hi, Stewie.
Ignore them.
Heck,
I'm just saying hi.
Ignore them.
say hi to my steel bat.
I am
Coach.
dumping it.
Coach. Do you want to stand a little closer? No.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Fuck.
Is there some practice going on?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
An additional stat point.
Oh no.
I'll put this one into Lust for Life.
Alright, I'm good.
I'll put this one in. You guessed it. Pitching.
Someone has lit the Dr. Breen's private reserve machine on fire. Somebody better put that out. They sponsor us. So we don't want anything to go wrong with them.
Dr. Breen's Private Reserve, a quality product, but their vending machines are known to be highly flammable.
Yes, they're in the middle of a legal battle for that, so we probably shouldn't comment on that.
Little known fact about the manager of the Comets here actually came second place in last year's world's highest pitch contest.
They do that every year during the All-Star break.
That's true.
Well, Mr. Baseball, I'm going to ask your professional opinion here. Out of all the players we've seen here today at this exhibition game, which one do you think has the best chance by the end of their career to get into the Hall of Fame?
Look at these hits! Look!
Well, I've seen a lot of promising young upstart talent here, and I can safely say none of them.
I think Robbie might get 10% of the vote.
I'm back. Hello.
How about?
I think we're awesome. What's going on?
I've used using the fucking
Certainly
private
tough
jet.
competition out here.
It's all right. It's just to restore our MP while we're in timeout.
Gotcha. We got new stat
She's
points
dead.
also.
Oh yay!
Do we think we're ready to start
Additional stat
the
points
seventh
later
inning?
on.
What the fuck does arms do?
Yeah,
You know?
I believe so.
I assume it's like
Arms is-
like swinging
I think
strength.
we're okay to start
yeah,
the seventh
right.
inning.
Throw strength.
I think.
I didn't know you weren't supposed to respec points, so I was respecing points while in the outfield and testing shit. Body, I think, is stamina regeneration and stamina amount.
Yes.
Legs is speed. Arms is throw speed and bat strength.
We
and
started? Was that
spirit
an official
ball
pitch?
Control?
No, we're not starting quite yet. I'm pretty sure this is still just practice.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right, I will.
So it's
I
like,
will
where are the-
assume that's probably
where are the base runners?
accurate or accurate-ish at the very least.
Yeah, that's part of the game. We gotta find it out.
I was just upstairs in the kitchen talking to somebody on the enemy team, Callie, who is one of my roommates. and we were talking about how there's a lot of luck in baseball.
Yeah. All right, Ivy. It looks like we're getting ready to head back in at some point.
We got a player still gone.
I got Ritz crackers.
Yay!
Don't worry. We're doing good. I feel really terrific about all the good work we're putting in today.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Cam? How you doing?
Good. How are you? I was just helping the other team practice a little bit.
Oh, good. Very sportsmanlike.
Look at Stewie fucking get it.
I can't exactly tell what the Comets seem to be looking at in their dugouts. A picture of some kind. Merry Christmas, brother. Must be some kind of inspirational image that Robbie's posted up in the dugout. Kelly's standing alone, contemplating their thoughts on the future of this game, how they're going to come back from this 3-1 deficit. Are we talking about a celebrity pitcher? I don't know what he could mean by that. That's an NPC. That's not an actual person.
What you doing?
It's Adam West from Family Guy, and he's now been obliterated. Thank God for our umps and their atomic disintegration beams.
The ceremonial execution of Adam West has concluded. We can now let the baseball begin.
Right.
As soon as
Wait for these,
the fielders are ready.
These bums to get on the field. Excuse my language. These bums.
Goodness gracious.
I don't even know what the Flatgrass friends are doing.
I think you're wanted in the huddle. You are outfield, yeah.
I'm not talking to you.
Sorry, we're waiting on you.
I have the highest spirit. I could throw ball.
Alright, we'll have somebody, whoever's pitcher, just also be catcher, I guess. What base did you play?
Third.
Alright, I'll be third. Construct Comets!
Let's get some lineup changes since Cube took a leave of absence. And Robbie is now taking position on third base. Interesting. There seems to be no catcher anymore. And here comes Junkbot taking over for Beef as the pitcher. And Junkbot fires the ball directly into the dirt for ball one.
The opposing hitter having to perform catching duties.
The seams of this game have become untethered. Twilight is now stepping in to play the role of catcher, as she throws the ball directly over Stewie's very tiny head.
Failed bunt there results in a cold strike.
Oh, I wasn't trying to bunt. Oopsies.
Dan claims they weren't trying to bunt, but their crimes are known. As Cam hits a little dinker right down the right field line, as Callie runs directly to first and will field it herself for the out.
Cam not even attempting to run to first, heading straight for the dugout.
Cam knew their goose was cooked almost instantly.
Beef's back, game on.
Beef, I guess, is now pitching again. Junkbot successfully performed their duty of getting that one out. As Robbie moves back to his position in catcher, and Juno is up to bat. Here comes Beef, checking around the bases, ensuring nothing has moved. And clips the outside corner for strike one. There's also an out, Twilight. Put that on the bug.
Thank you.
He fires another strike, for strike two.
Bat of Juno becoming intangible for a moment there.
Ooh!
Right over third base, deep in the left field.
Juno hits a shot in the left.
Go to first, go to
Rounds
first.
for second.
First.
Let's see if that'll work out for them. Oh, nope.
Think better of it.
Stay on first.
All right. Very good. Next up is Ivy. You're up next, Ivy.
All right.
Comets quickly able to scoop that one up.
Stop playing with toys, Ivy. It's now you. Ivy.
I was leaving. I was leaving the pack editor.
You got it. It's all right.
You got
One out and a runner on
Oh.
for the Comets. I mean, for the
Jesus
Flatgrass
Christ.
friends.
Anything. Come on. What are we doing? Is this baseball?
I don't know what kind of trail of detritus is following Ivy. But, yeah. Ivy, I think, spun around 180 degrees. They call it the Xbox 360 because you spin 160 degrees around. With how nasty that pitch was.
Right.
With one out and one strike with a runner on first. Another whiff. Strike two. Ooh. And that's strike three. Ivy's out.
Plenty of sizzle on those swings, but no steak.
Call it.
And up comes Myers. Trying to maybe keep something alive here in the top of the seventh. Down to their last out at the moment. Myers having a bit of an altercation with Robbie. A very interesting batting stance.
Grabbing the bat by the base and the tip and holding it sideways.
The bat is nowhere near close to the strike zone, so I don't know how they plan on hitting it, as they miss badly for strike one. Beef seems to be getting back into a stable groove here. So a high floater for strike two. And that's strike three. And Beef manages to get out unscathed from the top of the seventh. It's now time for the Comets to try once again to get back into this game as we enter the bottom of the seventh.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was on first. Oops. Come on, coach.
Ivy already up and ready to pitch. Here in the bottom of the 7th.
Junk bot. Right?
Robbie once again trying to rally his team into some kind of coherency.
All right.
They're still down
Contra
2
Comets.
runs.
Hooah!
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 And up comes Katie. Are they ready themselves? And ball in the dirt that Katie swings at for strike 1. And a high rising curve for strike 2.
Should I go get
There's
that?
no ball in sight. The pitcher is standing alone on the mound with nothing. And there's a ball. Katie stands ready. Here comes the pitch from Ivy. Ball in the dirt. Ball 1. Another high rising curve and strikes out Katie. Up next, Penny Peachy. And Ivy is, I guess, disappeared.
Abandoned their mound. No longer pitching? Unsure.
Katie on the way back to the mound has on the way back to the dugout. I mean, has died apparently. Dead. The corpse lying dead in front of their teammates. That's a ball in the dirt for ball 1. Ivy struggling with their command a little bit, but still managing to generate those swings and misses, as we see right there for strike 1. Another rising pitch goes right behind us for ball 2. There are now 2 chimps on the mound. I don't think that's illegal. As Ivy readies himself for the next pitch. A little floater that manages to go right into the heart of the plate. It gets dinked back for a foul, so it's 2 strikes. Two strikes, 2 balls. Penny. Another floater that just clips the strike zone, and that's out.
That's it. All good.
Clips the top of the strike zone. Manages to get that little trick pitch to actually work in a way that is effective. And up next is Junkbot, who pitched a third of an inning earlier, only to abandon their post and be replaced by Beef once again. Comes Ivy's pitch. Ball in the dirt for ball 1. Another rising pitch. They're really getting a hold of that one for strike 1. They're getting a hang of using that rising curveball. It just completely flies away. Another in the dirt for ball 2. That seems to be their strategy. Just ball in the dirt or ball that flies away into the next state. Very interesting pitching decision. Again, there's another chimp on the mound. That's not allowed. But still manages to get that swing and miss. Can somebody go ask why that second chimp is there?
What are you doing?
Fucking
stupid.
I mean, like,
Chokebot
like, how many
expresses his disdain for what's going on.
How many infractions does it take? Truly. Truly.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Chokebot perhaps moving over to the next batter's box, but deciding against it. Then comes the pitch. Hit down the right field line. That's fair. Gugu trying to run back to first.
He's made contact, and that is going to be out.
That is an out.
That's an out. So that is the bottom of the 7th. Comets still not able to capitalize. It is still a 3-1 ball game. Flatgrass Friends are ahead, moving into the 8th.
Yeah, that was inside. It was inside. And then it got caught.
All right. You know, make it like plausible baseball. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm trying.
Appears to be a fire that's broken out in the Flatgrass Friends dugout.
Along with a giant sticker that says YouTube channel. I don't know what kind of YouTube channel they're referring to, but I certainly hope it's Square Enix official.
Yeah,
It's all right,
all
it's
the
all right.
spirit points are fucking doing some crazy
Someone's
shit for
smoking a
sure.
giant cigar.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
The thing is,
That's the source of the fire.
I've enhanced my arms too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that'd do it. That'd do it.
You're too powerful.
So, Mr. Baseball, now we're heading into the 8th here, the last few parts of this game. Do you think there's a chance that the Comets could come back and take the win here?
And now, like, no, there's no bad.
When you're only 2 runs down, anything is possible, especially if you have some of the hitting power that is on display from the Comets.
That's true.
Let's crack some skulls and fuck some butts.
No, it seems to me that they're having a lot of problems trying to hit those pitches, especially that are the ones that are low or maybe even high. But if they're right down the middle,
much you got-
they have a little bit of a chance.
How much you got of spirit, Nifty?
The middle of their hitting core is definitely being tested today.
Good.
All right, cool. All right, I'm up to that first. Then
Pitching
Nifty,
strategy
you
from
after
the
me.
Flatgrass
Nifty,
Friends appears to be
Shelby is
make
lower, right?
the opponent blink.
It's Crepsy.
It seems to be working
All right,
pretty damn
yeah,
well.
Yeah, I'm sorry. All right, I'll see you out on the field.
All right.
Eve
You got it,
is
coach.
going to be staying in this game, trying to go for a complete
Whose
game,
fucking
even if it
thing
costs him
is
the
this,
loss
by
on
the
his
way?
record for the season. Throwing what I can only be described as
It's
an
killing
air
me.
hogs
Like this
RC
effect is
plane
destroying
style
lag.
pitch, just absent-mindedly.
I've downsized a bit for better.
Perhaps that could be useful
All right.
going up against Gugu.
Yeah.
Remember, the last time that Beef faced Gugu, they used all their strength to strike him out, as Gugu hits a comebacker right at the pitcher and is thrown out at first. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the 8th. That's Nifty up to bat.
Base, baseball, baseball, ball, base.
Hey, shut the fuck up. What the fuck?
Baseball,
Tactical
baseball,
fucking
baseball.
warfare. That's out.
Nifty hits a.
All right.
Is that fair or
I don't
foul?
know what that is.
That's foul.
All right, got it.
They're calling it foul right on the line.
That's called foul right on the line. Nifty's got 1 strike. Also standing at 1 out from. There we go.
It's okay, Shelby. Don't worry about it.
He throws an insane
Holy
here
shit,
inside,
Wizard
right on
Army.
his hands. Or strike the second.
Oh, also, I think we got a $5 donation while I was gone from Balthazar, who says this is for the new table fund. Thank you.
Beef throws what can only be described as an almost boomerang-like throw
That's out.
that clips the strike zone and strikes Nifty out.
Nifty appearing to be trying to hit that from another time zone.
Got this, Crepsy.
It's alright, Nifty. Don't worry about it. It happens.
And here comes a 3D model of a dog, also known as Pistol Crepsy. Beef unfazed by this Maya asset, but still manages to give up a laser shot right down the left field line. But can they make it in time? Yes, that's a single. That's a 2-out single for Pistol Krebsy.
Throw from third base coming up short.
Junkbot not managing to translate his successful pitch into a third base throw. And here's Shelby. Trying to make something happen, perhaps move that runner ahead. Here comes Beef. Heater in the dirt, but manages to get a hit on it. Shelby hesitates to run to first, and that's going to cost them as they're thrown out, and Shelby dies on the base path. Very unfortunate. Happens to some of our best players. People just randomly die on the base paths. Truly a tragedy. I think this is the second time Shelby has died this game.
Possibly third.
Third. Interesting.
Phenomenal. Great throws across the board.
Running through every afterlife that may be
Throws across the
existing.
board. That was amazing outfielding.
They will never escape the cycle of samsara. They will forever be trapped in baseball. Which for some people might be a good thing. Well, now we're entering the bottom of the 8th, and it's time for the Comets to once again try and make something happen. It's still only a 2-run lead that the Flatgrass friends have. So anything could happen here. But they've only got 6 more outs to try and get it done.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
good.
stretching the old
intensity in
arms.
Robbie's eyes
Yeah,
discusses.
okay.
Right.
You can
strategy
talk to
with
my
Beef.
player when they talk to you, okay?
Beef, who will be batting first here in this half inning. Nifty. Back to Nifty for pitching. Now, some baseball purists might say, oh, why change? You can't go back to a reliever you already used in the same game. But that's where, here at the Flying Diamond, we play things a little differently. As Nifty tries to fire a shot to first and misses badly for an error, leading to Beef heading to second. On just a little comebacker single. Beef going for third. As the ball is badly bobbled, Beef hitting a triple.
And just like that, the Comets have a man in scoring position.
With just one swing of the bat, the Comets are back in this game. After a series of base running errors, almost reminiscent of the first inning, the Comets are maybe in a position to do some damage here with Scratch up to bat and nobody out. Here comes the pitch from Nifty. In the dirt, ball one. Scratch looking to do some damage, drive in that run. Nifty fires. In the dirt, ball two. Robbie praising his batter's plate discipline. Nifty firing high. Lands right in front of Nifty. Let's see if Nifty can actually manage to get them out. And yeah. And Beef crosses the plate for the Comets to score another run.
This is now a 1-run game, ladies and gentlemen.
On the sacrifice from Scratch. So the score is now Flatgrass Friends 3, Construct Comets 2. This is now a 1-run ball game. And up comes Cali Cream Puff. In the dirt for ball one. I think you might say that every time there's a ball. Nifty struggling here on the mound, but manages to get that swing and miss for strike one. Kelly will be crowding the plate here as Nifty fires for a strike. Got right there in that bottom third of the strike zone. Throws another in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Here in the... Oh! Callie hits a shot into left center. Pistol Crepsy can't get it in time. So it slips right past him.
Comets dugout erupting at that base hit.
Oh, yeah.
Callie is now on first.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The Comets are in this game for real. They're not going to lie down and take this.
I will see your end.
They're going to fight with every ounce they have.
I will guarantee yours.
Okay, sure.
Penny comes up next to bat. Nifty looking a little worse for wear there on the mound. But let's see if he can maintain his composure and hold on to this now seemingly tenuous lead that the Flatgrass Friends have. That high heater for strike one. In the dirt, but swung for strike two. Are there 2 outs or 1 out?
I think it's 1.
I believe it is just 1 out.
All right.
Pretty sure.
I didn't know if the score bug hadn't been updated or not.
Scratch was outed.
So yeah, there's a scratch sack fly
That's
as
2 outs.
Penny swings for out number 2. So now, who's it up to?
Okay,
that's me, I guess.
You're up.
I'll be having a discussion with the members of his team as Junkbot is up to bat. Their last chance this inning to try and drive in another run and tie this game up. Pitch from Nifty way high, but Junkbot manages to get the hit going in the left center.
What the?
Callie running around to second. Did Junkbot die? What happened?
Died.
Junkbot died. Junkbot hit the ball so hard he died.
I accidentally hit no clip and then launched myself.
So, how are we going to rule that? Are we going to let Junkbot take first?
This is unprecedented.
And we're going to have to discuss this with the umpires.
Just go first. Just go.
Yeah.
No clip. Just cheat.
Hey, fucking excuse me?
I think
That's a run. That's a run. That's a run. Callie walked over.
I think we might need to look
Callie
at the.
walked over
We need to
home.
might
That's a
call
run.
this a review for a moment.
Ball was clearly out of play.
So what we're hearing from the umpires is that Junkbot hit the ball so hard they no-clipped through the floor. And were unable to make it to first base.
With Mr. Baseball in as our reserve umpire, I'm gonna require your judgment on the nature of this play, wherein the batter hit a wild left field hit, but then accidentally killed themselves as they mistakenly no-clipped.
What's your thoughts here, Mr. Baseball?
The call is this. The play was a clear single regardless of result. So Callie's base run to third stands, and Junkbot takes the place at first.
Very well.
All right. Callie on third. Junkbot on first. Still 2 outs.
We're tied! Tied up!
We're not tied. We're not tied.
Play is not
Robbie know
resumed.
that. Let Robbie know that. Let Robbie know that we're not tied.
Oh,
Or are we tied?
wouldn't it be 1 for the Comets?
Callie made the run during a stoppage of play. It doesn't count.
It doesn't count. Yes.
Okay.
Make sure to let the Comets know that.
All right. The play has been dictated. Therefore, Noel remains on third, and Junkbot is on first.
Yes,
Okay.
correct. And up comes Beef. We had a little skirmish there, rules-wise, but we've ironed it out. And it's now, the Comets are now tantalizingly close to tying this game up. And here comes Beef. In the dirt, ball 1. Just barely in the dirt, almost a strike if it was just in the air a little longer. Oh! Nifty's throwing error allows Callie to score the game-tying run.
Game is getting away from the friends here.
Beef is on first. Junkbot's on third. The game is tied up with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. And up comes Scratch. This game is running away from the friends. Gugu might have to make a mound visit. But he seems to be letting Nifty stay in and end this inning on his own terms. Here comes Scratch. Ball in the dirt.
Robbie, as always, providing the mental reassurance from the dugout.
I have a foul. I'm just realizing now, Mr. Baseball, that we haven't had a home run so far in this game. It's all been small ball run tactics.
This game has been dingless, which makes me eternally sad.
Yes, but I think if anyone's going to be able to hit a dinger in this game, it'd be Scratch. She's got a lot of power in that bat.
My game just crashed.
Oh.
Gugu has died of a terrible illness.
I'm coming to you from the ether, which, as you know, is where the spectators and the announcers live. So as soon as my form reconstitutes itself within the baseball dimension, I will be back on the field. Please forgive me.
We're out here. All right. Listen. Keep calm. Remember, it's in calisthenics.
Yes, I remember.
We'll take this opportunity to once more put it out there for the people, for the spectators,
Good, I'm ready.
for the
Thank you.
lovers
Thank you,
of
Coach.
baseball, that this stream is being produced as a consequence of my dire need for money so that I can pay rent. As you can see in the bottom of the screen, we've made it a good way towards the goal, but there's still a way to go. And if there's anybody with the means and the desire to help, it would be much appreciated. Because with your assistance, we can continue to run brilliant, I'm humble, but I'll say it, brilliant Gmod streams like this.
If you have been watching this exciting baseball game, think about perhaps giving some money to the person who's responsible for putting all of this together. The programming, the organization, all of this is Twilight's doing.
right, I'm back.
Gugu has returned from his escapades in the ethereal plane. We don't know why he went there. Perhaps to consult with the beings of the ninth dimension. Perhaps to get some assistance with his bullpen decisions. Scratch returns to her position in the batter's box. Players are on the field. Nifty's first pitch.
That will be a second ball if we're resuming play from as it was earlier.
Yes.
Paying off the
Waiting for the
umpires.
call from the umpire. Barely goes below for a ball 2.
Right there.
Baseball fucking sucks. I'm glad you brave soldiers are out here playing it so I don't have
2
to.
balls and 2 strikes.
That right there's a foul.
Fouls it off.
It's a foul, so it's still 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Stay in play. We have a $10 donation from the Chimp who says paying off the umpires. It's not true.
Ooh. Scratch fooled badly by that pitch high. And that ends the inning. As we're here we are, folks. Tie game in the 9th inning. Something you dream about playing in the backyard. Here we are.
Fucking phenomenal.
Let's see.
What a goddamn.
Are the Comets going to go to their bullpen, perhaps
here's how
giving
we see it, right?
Beef some time to rest?
We're
Can the Flatgrass friends bring this game back under their own control?
We get some nasty.
All players have been rewarded 3 additional stat points to allocate as they
we
choose.
gotta bat that ball to the best of our ability, obviously.
We'll see how that works out for them.
I want you to know that I believe in all of you. While I was in the ethereal plane, I met all of your grandmothers, and they're all very proud of you. So,
All right.
keep that in mind. Who the fuck went up last? I forget.
I believe I'm up next.
Yeah,
Cam.
it's Cam.
Was Shelby? It was Shelby who went last. Oh, yeah, that sounds right. All right, Cam, you're up.
We have a $20 donation. Did I already read this one? We have a $20 donation from Astro who says baseball
good news
fucking
is I now
sucks.
have
I'm
an
glad you
edge.
brave
It's
soldiers
alright.
are out here
I know
playing
their
it, so
batting
I don't
order.
have to. Any notes
We
on
kill this person?
Do we have any
You're
comments on
recording.
that donation, Mr. Baseball and Lex?
Can we kill this person?
Yes.
If there's anyone who knows about sucking in baseball, it's the Astros.
Sorry, we're gonna be good. It's all right.
Baseball.
Baseball.
More cigars have been added. They're smoking 3 cigars now. It's amazing. But everyone's in place as Beef is staying in for the 9th. He's going to pitch a complete game. Beef fires a heater right down the middle for strike 1. Cam is left befuddled by that insane fastball. Another fastball from Beef for strike 2.
Bringing out the heat here in the potential lost inning.
Whoa!
Cam's plate discipline holds on
What do we call that?
for ball 1. Just barely outside the strike zone.
Curved away at the last instant.
But Cam misses badly on that high fastball. And is struck out.
Let's go halfway. Let's go halfway. It's all right. It's all right. Don't worry about it. That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. Plate discipline.
You know, know something. Why does their team have like amenities and benches and vending machines and stuff? Our team's left with like concrete boxable smoke.
We're the visiting team.
It's called budgeting.
You know,
It's called
stands in the
budgeting.
box.
Look it up.
Beef readies the first pitch and zooms right past Robbie, who literally wasn't paying attention. Was yelling at the Flatgrass friends. Too busy jawing at the other team to pay attention to the pitch that was coming right at his head. For strike 1. And Juno hits a high fly that just goes
It's a
foul.
foul. It's a foul. It's a
That's
foul.
strike
It's a foul.
number 2 for Juno.
You're good. Ooh.
They're mad that we have toys.
They're mad at everything.
Where's Zen? Look off. Live.
Juno sitting in the box with 2 strikes, 1 out.
I'm feeling very good about just about the. You know, I'm just happy to be playing baseball. I'm just happy to be having fun.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad we're all
Exactly.
here, friends and all.
Another foul, still 2 strikes.
God, your baby arm's incredible.
Thank you.
Called a strike. 2 strikes. Don't see it on the board. That's 3
Juno
strikes.
strikes
How's that
out
sound?
swinging.
That's all right. That's all right, Judo. That's all right. Ivy, you're up. It's all right. It's okay.
Coach, I'm to be honest, Coach, I had some pretty
Now it's time for Ivy GM.
Don't be saying that out loud. Don't be saying that out loud.
As of now, this is the Friends' last possible chance to get a run across the board.
A fucking freak character, if I'm being fucking frank. Jesus.
As Beef throws an insane fastball that rises up and goes right past Ivy's bat. Ivy, who currently looks like some kind of ancient description of an angel, wearing a tutu and has a whole robot arm made of babies. It's weird, but it still doesn't matter because Beef struck him out on 3 pitches.
What the fuck did that ball just do?
So for the Flatgrass Friends, it's a pretty dire situation.
Yeah,
Do
that
they
one didn't touch
go
the
to
box.
extra
That's what the
innings,
fucking ump is talking about.
or they lose the game.
All right, I'll pitch. All right, I'll take it back.
Wait, but
We got
I've
some
got Max Arm
trash
and Max
talk
Spirit now.
from Penny Peachy.
I mean, yeah, sure. If you'd like.
I've been prepared for
could be
this day.
scary.
Very interesting that the trash talk is overflowing now.
Yeah.
Here that the game is kind of flying out of the Flatgrass Friends'
Got
hands.
him by the fucking balls. Who's up next? Who's starting up?
Scratch was the last one on the back, right?
Scratch
Yeah.
the last on the bat. So then that's Katie. Hold on. Oh wait, no, that is you. That's right.
What is
Some kind of World War. Some
condition
kind of World War.
And then,
in the bottom of the 9th inning?
Yeah.
Well, you know, at this point, really, it's anyone's game. The pitching and the batting have been equally inconsistent.
Let's tell a story here, right?
Yeah.
Tell a story. Construct Comets.
It's really anybody's game, but as we've seen from what happened in the last inning, the Construct Comets really have that heart of the cards in them.
What are we missing?
They're really able to come back from a
I'm gonna
deficit.
be on third. Do we have an extra play?
Complete reversal of fortune here.
We have somebody on first. We have somebody on second. We
Earlier
have somebody
on in
both
this game, it
outfields.
was looking like
We have somebody on
the
third.
Flatgrass Friends had it in the
Catcher,
bag.
catcher.
The Comets were really struggling at the
shit.
plate. They were
Shelby,
struggling to
you
get
wanna be on
contact.
third
They
and
were
I'll
struggling
be-
to
Like the
get
way
those
outfield.
balls in play.
Yeah, it's true.
But now it's all tied up in the bottom of the 9th. And if things go right, one of these people could be the hero of the night. What was once a pretty insurmountable 2-0 lead at the start of the game is now all tied up at 3 in the bottom of the 9th. And up first is Noelle. She hits a little comebacker right at the pitcher, but can she make the play? Oh!
Dear.
A costly throwing error by the pitcher.
Noel going for second.
And Noelle safely in at second for a standing double.
Ooh. What an
Comets
excellent,
threatening to walk this off right here, right now.
excellent bit of gameplay.
Everything is really coming together for the Comets right now.
We are Zen.
Flatgrass Friends gonna try to pull everything out of their playbook to make sure that that doesn't happen. And up now is Katie Rasbunny. Folks, wouldn't it just be hilarious if Katie Rasbunny was the one who walked this game off? Katie not even moving from the batter's box after getting that hit. Katie just standing still. Like a rock.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Katie not even realizing
In the
that she
utter
got...
confusion of Katie's bunt.
Just not fucking
No, I'm making you run home.
That's the walk-off bunt from Katie.
I believe that is a victory for the Construct Comets, right?
Katie hit a walk-off sacrifice bunt.
Call it.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Yes! Oh my god! Oh my
Everybody fucking side. I want to fuck. I'm gonna go back.
Let's get the fuck ahead. Let's get fucking
Let's go!
You have still an inning to go.
So the game of baseball is a game without profanity.
Is that it?
What the fuck's going on up there?
What happened?
Yeah, that's it. Game's over.
Hey,
The game's over.
Hey, call it.
That's the game, as they say.
For the Construct Comets.
How many infected
Right as I
infractions
said,
is
wouldn't
gonna
it be
take?
funny if
How many
Katie hit the
infractions is it
walk-off
gonna
run?
take?
3.
Katie hits a walk-off sacrifice bunt.
Katie's walk-off sacrifice bunt.
You know, it's always good to come in and let these, these teams have their wins. You know, it was really cute that their plays. You know, we kind of flubbed it a little bit for them, but I'm glad they had a fun time. It seems like they really needed that victory. They were kind of
Manager of the Flatgrass Friends doing damage control right now.
It's all right. It's okay. It was very fun. A fun game.
Post-game interviews, please.
Yeah, it was just a fun game. I was just, it's a good, good for
We're
them.
going to call the post-game interviews now.
What a spectacular game we've just been witness to, Mr. Baseball.
I could not agree more.
A sacrifice bunt.
Would the two of you like to do some interviews now with some of our players?
Sure, that'd be great.
I would like to get a sandwich. Goodbye.
You get a sandwich, Mr. Baseball.
Mr. Baseball has returned to his home planet. I'll be conducting the interviews.
Yeah, come with me, Shatterball. We're gonna come over here by these fucked up people over in this direction. And you go ahead and stand on this side where I'm at.
Of course.
And you go ahead and call who you would like to come and be interviewed by you. And really by us, because I'll help do some interviewing.
Let's get Katie over here.
It should be noted, Katie is neither in the call nor can hear voice chat, so we're going to have to conduct this interview through text.
That sounds great. And you go ahead, read your questions, and I'll read Katie's answers. All right, Katie, how does it feel to hit that walk-off bunt after struggling so much at the plate today?
Katie says, amazing. I didn't see it coming at all.
What's the reaction of your teammates?
No idea. I can't hear shit, says Katie.
Do you think you'll be able to carry this spark into the rest of the season?
There's more games? Says Katie.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time, Katie. Alright, who would you like to come up next for your next interview?
Robbie dude, get your ass over here. Here he comes.
Well.
Robbie dude, tremendous management today. Oh wait, I got a thing in. Robbie dude, tremendous management in today's game. What do you think was the thing that really turned this game around?
Can you ask that again?
Tremendous management today. What do you think was the thing that really turned this game around for your team?
It's funny you mentioned that. We had some pep talks, you know, and it's all about keeping good spirits. It's all about you know, just making sure that everybody's got a level head, everybody's clear. We did some mid-game calisthenics that really paid off, I think.
I saw that.
Yeah, just overall, I think everybody just kept a good mood, kept a good head. We love this game, you know, so it's just, you know, just a love for the sport, I think.
You and Chase were really jawing a lot throughout the game. Where do you think that animosity came from? I know you two played on a team together back in 1847.
Just real passionate, you know, just real passionate about the game. You know, we want it to be fair. Obviously, we both want it to be fair, play by the rules. And when we feel like something's not being done, you know, we're gonna say something. We're passionate.
One last question. How do you think you'll be able to carry this spark into the rest of the season?
Well, if there's one thing I know about the constructs, we never say quit, right? GM construct, we don't say quit there. The Comets, you know, across the board, I feel like we have good spirits. We got a real fun team, and we're planning on taking it all the way, you know, wherever that goes.
All right, great win. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, and hey, wonderful commentary, wonderful calling. You know, always appreciate you know, up there getting the best seat in the house. So really appreciate it.
Thank you. Let's get Chase over here.
Hey, good game. Hey, I got those cheating fucks on camera, so I can show you the clip right now.
All right, Chase, that game did not exactly go the way you and your team wanted it to. What do you think exactly went wrong?
You know, it's really interesting that you say that, Lex, because it actually went exactly the way that I thought it would. I just didn't know the umpire was a fraud. So, I can actually right now I can put in general chat the exact clip where you can see the baseball touch cube twice, where he was supposed to go to second, and if you do in fact consult the rule book of baseball, when somebody gets touched by the ball before they get to the base that they're supposed to be on, they are out, and that would have stopped them from getting the point, so they would actually still be tied up, and this wouldn't be a fucking game of ostrich ball or Calvin ball or whatever the fuck we're actually playing. But you know, it was really fun to, you know, see them excited. You know, I know these newer teams, they sort of need a win so they can get their win in themselves. I hope they you know, I hope they do well in the minors. You know, I think they are I think they, you know, they got a lot of gumption. You know, they just need to learn not to cheat.
How do you feel about the performances from your pitching staff today? I know you started the game, but you pulled yourself pretty early and moved on to your bullpen. What was the rationality behind that decision?
I thought it would be boring if I pitched the whole time.
That's fair.
Yeah. Also, my main coaching strategies did in fact consist of me saying, all right, who wants to, is everybody okay with where they are now, or does anybody want to switch? And then some people were like, oh yeah, I'd like to pitch, or I'd like to be on the outfield or the infield, and so I just, you know, I kind of let them play, because, you know, we weren't really taking this match too seriously, you know, so it's, you know, which is why I'm not making as big of a stink as, you know, as I usually would about the fact that they were in fact out and they didn't actually win by the legal rules of baseball as they are defined in the rule book. But that's, you know, it's since we are out here having fun today, that's what's important.
That's right. Thank you for your time, Chase.
Yeah. Hey, and thank you. I want you to know, you weren't biased at all, even though, you know, there were, from both coaches, there were some pretty foul words, and, you know, in the heat of the game, you know, anything can be said, and you know, I respect you greatly for your sports commentary acumen, and I respect you a great deal as a professional and as an athlete. So.
Well, thank you. Me and Mr. Baseball do try to be the best broadcast booth that we can be.
Yes, have a terrific.
Real quick, I'd like to say we have a $15 donation from Juno who says, good games to the Comets. I think they put some shit in my big league chew.
Good game.
And Baseball Boy tipped $10 and said baseball.
One more. Let's get nifty.
Nifty is in his baseball trance. We're gonna have to get another for an interview for now, I think.
Let's get Callie. Or let's get Beef. Let's get Beef. Beef know where the interview is?
I'm not sure if Beef knows where the interview table is. Getting some direction, and he's located the interview table.
Here he comes.
Hello.
Hi, Beef. Great win. You had a bit of a rough start, gave up those first 2 runs, ended up giving up 3 overall. What sort of gave you the emotion necessary to stay in and pitch that whole complete game?
Well, I was throwing them some bones, see what they bite. Saw that they did. And I started throwing for real.
We fucking won so hard.
What was your immediate sort of reaction when the construct started to turn that game around, sort of in the 8th inning, and then eventually with Katie's sacrifice bunt?
Unbelievably proud. Like, everyone played amazing. Like, couldn't have done it without them.
What's your sort of opinion on the amount of jawing and argumentation that was happening between the coaches of these 2 teams?
That's their love language, you know? They just gotta talk like that.
All right. Thank you for your time, Beef. Excellent game.
Thank you. Oh. Sorry about that ball I threw that hit your table.
Oh, no problem. We got 800,000 tables.
Alrighty. Good to hear.
Is Nifty here yet?
Baseball trance appears to still be in progress. I think we're gonna have to ask somebody else to step up to the table.
Let's get Callie up here. You're a fascist.
Hello.
All right, Callie, great game. What were the sort of emotions going through your head when you ended up hitting that double in the 8th inning?
I was elated. I was so happy. I had never hit something like that before.
And on sort of a similar vein, how'd you feel when you ended up scoring that final winning run?
Even elateder and happier.
What did you think of Beef's performance on the mound?
Beef was so good. I think Beef was the real star. He was our MVP for sure. He was a great pitcher. He was a great hitter. He did it all.
What do you think you were doing right with your mechanics while you were on the plate?
I think I was keeping my eye on the ball.
How do you think you and the rest of the Comets are going to be able to carry this into the rest of the season?
We're getting Pizza Hut later. Excited for that.
That sounds great.
It's gonna be awesome.
One last thing. What was going through your mind at the exact moment that you realized that Katie wasn't going to first, but you were still able to score?
I was a little worried because she hasn't been able to hear us, but she started running, and I knew I had to take I took the point or nothing.
All right. Thank you for your time, Callie.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Go have fun at Pizza Hut.
Yes.
Nifty's back, it seems.
All right, perfect timing. Get Nifty over.
Get Nifty for an interview.
This will be the last interview.
Hello.
Hey, Nifty, great game.
Thank you.
I spoke to Chase earlier. I know about his managing style of having the players make their own decisions as to where they want to play. What was the basis behind your decision to move into the pitching spot?
Towards the end, it was a bit of a collaboration between us team-wise. We kind of talked back and forth about how we wanted to do. I sort of... I know Chase posited I swap out with Ivy towards the end as a way to sort of mix it up, and I agreed, so I stepped in.
Do you feel like your pitches were going where you? Do you feel like your pitches were going where you wanted them to, especially towards the end when the Comets were starting to score more and more?
I think, I mean, I don't know. I would say I had a some kind of handle on it. Towards the beginning, I was really kind of overshooting it, and towards the end, I think I think my pitches were all right towards the end. I would say I just made a few bad throws that might have cost us a point or two. But you know what? That's the way it is. I'm being a sportsman about it. I'm willing to admit my faults.
It's admirable. Do you think you're going to continue to pitch more throughout the rest of the season?
If I not without some stronger training for sure. I think I think I could afford a little bit more practice in that department, but once I'm up to speed, I think I could really pull it through.
One more thing. How do you feel about the altercations between Robbie and Chase throughout the game?
I mean, hey, you know, the heat of the game gets to you. There were a couple moments when I was a little worried that something more might come of it, but you know, that's just the way baseball is, baby.
That's
people get
true.
excited. People start yelling.
Thank you for coming, Nifty, and good game.
Of course, thank you for having.
All right, I think that's good. I think we got all the interviews I wanted.
Hate to see him go, but you'll love to watch him leave.
Yeah, you goddamn right. Also, I think Robbie died.
What?
He died again.
Is there anyone else you'd like to pull up for interviews?
I don't think so. I'm gonna go stand in front of that Sparkle and Raven building.
Don't cover the couch pile, by the way. There's something awful under that.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that's all about. It's fine.
At least the number of dugout fires is the same now.
Oh yeah.
It's all right. I hope that eventually they review the footage.
That was pretty good stuff. That was pretty good stuff out there.
We have footage.
Yeah,
we
did in fact objectively, beat them, but so it was fun. It was fun.
Wow.
What's going on over here?
I know he's
Pizza party! Yeah, we had a pizza party.
Pizza party.
We made a pizza party
Right here.
This is the
delicious pizza.
Delicious.
Wow, looks great.
Thank you.
So yummy.
Are we still doing interviews?
No. Interviews are all done.
What? What?
Lex doesn't want to interview anymore.
Oh, I didn't get to go.
I could do an interview with you
Did
right
you want me
now.
to interview you?
Yeah, here, Lex, do you want to interview Scratch right here?
I don't know if I like you interviewed everybody.
Yeah, let's have an interview.
Yeah.
I just interviewed some of the people that I wanted to interview specifically.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Scratch.
Team interview. Team.
Scratch is not.
Let's do
Yeah.
team interviews. We won.
All right,
We're winning
here,
in
team interview. Scratch. I got at least one question. How Scratch? How are you feeling about your bat today? You were really strong today, batting average wise.
I hit really hard.
That's right.
That's true.
She hits hard.
Right.
Hard.
Robbie, how key do you think motivation has been to your team?
And I feel like we're the most motivated team in the league. I think that's simple to say.
Do you think you're going to be able to take it all the way?
I don't
think at all.
Okay.
Construct Comets! Hooah!
Alright, you can make our way over there.
I'm gonna go talk to the other guy.
Alright.
I had a slight hope that I would go up there, if only because then the camera would see this awful thing I've constructed on my body.
Alright, y'all, let's...
No, it's wonderful.
We're,
oh, hey.
Speaking of the
interviews, y'all. Everybody got
Baseball.
Oh, team. Like the whole.
Okay, Ivy. Number one question: what was the thought process behind this elaborate construction you've created?
Okay, well, so early on in the game, I got hit with a stray arrow that seemed to just fly in from outfield, and it awakened like a deep power welling from like within my soul, constructed out of fighting spirit, and I had a hard time controlling it throughout the game because I'm a mere mortal and I'm not used to this kind of power, but I finally managed to get it into a little like Akira Tetsuo hand near the end there. Just through like sheer force of will, shaping it how I wanted it to be.
Outside of the point with Cube that I've already discussed with Chase, at what point do you guys feel like the game sort of got out of your hands? That's a good answer.
I feel like that when I fumbled a few things outfield, you know. You gotta have a short memory in this league. And yeah, I don't have any arms.
Holy fuck, is that dog talking?
Please don't.
You're a horse.
Please don't. What?
Huh?
No.
Horse.
Wait a minute. What the fuck she is? How the fuck did you set this up? You're a horse.
What?
What the fuck is going on? Oh, no wonder this wasn't regulation. It was set up by a fucking horse. I should have realized. Oh my god, I feel so stupid.
Do you guys think you're gonna go all the way this year?
Yeah, well, we won this game, so I imagine we're gonna win the next one.
Baseball.
I agree.
That's right.
I think with a bit more practice, and some more training, with some masters, I think we will be able to refine our skill because we had it there in the early half, and I think maybe it's just a case of mindset for us. And if we get our heads back into it, maybe with some more training, I think we'll be able to pull it out later on the season.
All right. Thank you guys all for coming here.
Proper pregame.
It was a lot of fun.
Thanks for having us.
It's been a pleasure to watch you guys.
Right.
I appreciate it.
Baseball!
Yeah.
Who was that?
Oh. Do we gotta get out of here?
They did give us refreshments.
Can we do running high fives?
Yeah, can we do high fives?
Can we do high fives?
Oh yeah, we gotta do the thing
All right,
where everybody goes,
line
good
up.
game, good
Everybody
game, good
line
game.
up, line up.
We gotta
line up.
Yeah, let's high five the losers.
What happened?
Here, beef, get behind me. Line up.
What the fuck is going on? You're fucking killing all my players! What the hell is going on?
I was high fiving. We're not doing anything.
Here, everybody line up.
2 of my players!
Everybody
I was high fiving.
Line up.
Maybe I'm just hitting too hard. I don't know.
Unfortunately, Mr. Baseball returned to his home planet and is not here right now.
That's okay. He'll watch the recording.
Till the very end, huh? Till the very end, this is how you play. All right, whatever.
All right. You guys ready?
Let's get a group shot. Everybody get in here.
Hold on. We got a high five. We got to do our high fives.
Yeah,
real
we
quick.
gotta line up and do high fives.
I'm trying to cover up the fuck.
I'm good
Alright, Cam.
sportsmanship here.
Nifty, get
Go for it, Cam. Go.
Good game.
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 See, this is the spirit of sportsmanship that we all need in these trying times. This game that we all love.
Oh. What the fuck?
Try to kill me?
What the fuck's going on?
What are we doing?
Well, let's take a group picture together. Okay.
Yeah, group picture.
Yeah. Should we go?
Let's go stand in front of the Sparkle and Raven billboard.
Stand in front of the Sparkle on
Yeah.
Raven ad.
Where is it? They haven't loaded.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
Yeah, I can't see.
Whoa, what the fuck? They're all glitched out. Okay, everybody stand around me. Everybody stand around me.
Oh, okay, we're going over here.
Okay. Everybody stand around me. Okay, now stay here. I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna take this picture for y'all. I'm gonna go over here. Okay?
Turn around, everybody.
You can look at me.
Okay.
Go ahead and spread yourselves out a little bit so that you can all be in my line of sight. And that's beautiful. Look at that. What a gorgeous couple of pictures. What a gorgeous picture we just took together, every pony.
Yay!
Thanks so much for
Having a great time.
helping to make my dreams come
Funny.
true.
This was so
Baseball.
wonderful.
Thanks.
Base?
It's a pleasure being here.
Oh.
This is the comfiest bed ever.
This is awesome. Thank you for running this. I had a great time.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Baseball.
To more baseball in the future.
I'm gonna go to work.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Ivy. Thank you for coming.
We're good.
Bye-bye.
Did you have fun?
Alright,
Did you
I had
like
a lot
it?
Of fun. I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun.
Let's go back to free zone in the Discord.
Baseball.
Baseball. That was really fun. Thank you, Twilight.
Yeah, that was so fun.
This was so
That was
fun.
a lot of fun. Yeah, you always stand to impress me a great deal with everything that you do in Gary's mod. So
yeah.
fun yet again.
Yeah.
Did you like the result?
Yeah, that was more than I could have hoped for. I'm a little sad that not a single dinger was hit, but I think that it's okay because
I mean,
what we had
it's
was a
fucking
tie
hard.
Game. We had a
Yeah,
tie game going into the 9th inning.
With
With
how the game was structured, we had 5 people in the outfield. If they got any farther than where they were hitting, I would have been so mad.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I want to ask now that the game is over, am I insane? Like
No.
I just want to make sure.
No.
Okay,
No,
I just wanted to make sure.
Construct Comets new.
No, you are correct.
All right, I just wanted to make sure. Now knowing, even knowing that, it's okay. I just wanted to know that I wasn't insane. I felt like
You're
I was
correct.
crazy.
You're correct. You're correct.
baseball.
We just wanted to win.
Yeah.
What were you
No,
talking? Wait, what was the rule?
I know.
It was when
During
Chase-
the 5th inning. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, Chase hit Cube with the baseball, but we didn't call it as him getting out.
There were also a couple
Yeah.
times when it should have been out when the pitcher caught the ball after directly being batted. That should have been counting as an immediate out.
I never saw those, but
Yeah, I didn't see that a single time. Wow.
yeah.
Did
Shows what I know.
I'll rewatch it.
didn't
Yeah.
that in that inning we struck out directly after that?
No,
I think so.
you struck out directly
we-
before you got your first point.
Yeah.
Was that during the 5th inning?
Yes, I clipped it. They're both the clip and also the downloaded clip is in Baseball General right now, where I touched Cube and Cube was out before you got your first point.
Well, who cares?
Yeah,
Baseball.
I also I thought like I feel bad about this, but also I don't really care that much because it's a video game and also.
wanted enough.
Yeah, no, straight up, it was not. That is not worth for this. No, that's not worth getting.
If
upset.
I could,
love
if I
that
could
much.
count on the, I don't have enough fucking hands to count how many infractions I was looking at the entire
Yeah,
game.
no, the game was
Yeah.
a
Oh, we were
fucking
playing monkey ball.
mess.
100%.
Yeah, I
that
think
was
that's
not-
kind of how it's supposed to be played.
Yeah.
I got into it. I was trying to match Robbie's energy to the best of my ability. I don't know if I did, but I was fucking yelling and
I
stuff.
think you went beyond Robbie's energy.
Every so often, someone would walk over to the batting thing, and then Robbie's little icon would pop up in the corner, and I would hear the faintest sound of a solid waveform.
I can hear Robbie yelling to the maximum volume, but like very quietly.
It's so awesome. I can't wait to see like the VOD.
So many of my I had so many fucking fumbles just because I couldn't fucking hear anybody.
Yeah. There were multiple times where players didn't know what was happening, and so they would stand still when they should have been running. Both in the field and on the batters and the runners.
Sorry, I blew up everybody at the end.
That happened.
The funniest part was right when Katie was up to bat. I was like, wouldn't it be funny
if she hit the walk-off hit?
Yeah. Katie, I was not expecting to be the hero of the game.
Yeah. Katie was deaf the entire
no
anything
voice
I
chat.
was saying in microphone, Katie did not hear, so I had to type out most of the things that I was trying to convey. So any planning, just in one ear out the other, because they literally couldn't hear it.
And
Katie
didn't even want to bat until the scores were tied.
There was a point
Wait,
where
we're still live. That's on purpose, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Why are we
there was a point where
yeah. Okay. Just making
I
sure.
was real life still.
there was a point where the ball was being hit to left outfield numerous times, and Katie was standing still. and I like
baseball's good.
Like screaming at fish, like it was like it didn't matter.
Talk to me.
Talk to me.
English.
Fun game. We
So
should do it
funny.
again.
Absolutely good game.
That was
So funny.
We're doing it again next week, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know about next week, but
Yeah, we're playing a full 162 game season.
No.
Let it be known, this is not the last time you will be seeing baseball.
Yeah.
This was, I'm just gonna admit it because it's true, put together very rushed because I needed to get something done for Tuesday because I need to pay rent.
That's not entirely true.
Goal, by the way.
Twilight has been cooking this baseball game like all year,
Forever.
pretty
Yeah,
much
all
on and off
year.
all year. And it wasn't until very recently Twilight was like, "Yeah, I think I kind of just want to do it right now." And then just like put everything together. We literally didn't have enough players playing the game until 30 minutes after the stream went live.
Yes.
So once again, Twilight, even at like the most minuscule amount of like readiness, was able to put out like such an amazing fucking show.
Yeah,
So-
good job.
Yeah, I was not
Well done yet
only
again.
piloting the camera for the entire duration of the stream, but I was also managing the scoreboard. So the balls, strikes, outs, which bases are loaded, what inning it is, and the score of the teams, I had to set manually, second to second.
I heard you tip typing. Tip typing away every time anything happened.
It was
And,
impressive. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an important job.
Anyway, I don't want to think about Gmod or baseball ever again.
Yeah, I'm over it.
So you're not going to be playing in the next baseball stream?
I mean, I'm the coach of the Construct Comets.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, yeah, we're keeping the same teams, right?
I would like to, if possible, keep as many of the same players for a team as we
We
can.
could draft. There could be a draft.
There can be a draft. There can
I'm
be a draft.
I'm so attached to this team.
I do like my team.
Look at his team.
Look at this team.
More importantly, the team with the better logo won.
Oh, don't say
come on.
that.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry.
The Flatgrass Friends team captain drew that logo herself.
Both
I do.
both
I
of
do-
those.
I do like both logos.
Both of those logos perfectly represent what those maps are.
Yeah.
You know,
That's true.
Construct. You got the base. You got the You got the little garage, the incline, the building, and then Flatgrass is just nothing but green.
Exactly. That's grass.
Yeah,
That's grass.
You got it, baby. Oh yeah, to give a better idea of the shit that we did at the last second for this stream, the entire stat system, which stream didn't even know about or understand, that was purely for the benefit of the players.
There was stat allocation in this
Honestly,
game.
players didn't half understand it.
Yeah. The reason Ivy was fucking wizarding her pitches around like a crazy person was because she maxed out Spirit and was fucking just controlling shit with her mind.
Yeah, so there are 4 stats that players had access to that they could upgrade over the course of the game. There was arms, which controlled how powerfully you could throw the ball and also how fast you could swing the bat. Then there was legs, which controlled your running speed and acceleration. There was body, which improved your stamina, which was good if you wanted to run multiple bases. If you wanted to run multiple bases, you need to upgrade your body so that you don't run out of stamina and you're ended up walking the whole way. And then there was spirit. Spirit makes it so that you can curve the ball more dramatically in the air, and it also adds crit chance to your bat, which just has a chance to make your hits stronger.
It's crazy.
Crit chance.
Yeah, so Spirit, which used to be luck, which used to be heart, was a thing that I suggested. I was like, can you add a luck stat?
The game's already luck, right?
Yeah, it's all luck anyway.
That's right.
Yeah, it's
that's
all
right.
luck.
That's also, if anybody's following me on Twitter, that's also why I posted that weird cryptic arms, heart, body, legs thing the other day on Twitter. That's those were the stats. That came about like maybe 25 minutes after the inception of the stats system.
Yeah.
So that should give you an idea of the timeline between inception and execution of this particular stream.
Yeah, I'd like to, by the way, give special thanks to Lex, who was our primary commentator for the entire duration of the match, as well as
what a professional
our interviewer,
incredible,
who provided
Wow.
stellar play-by-play for the entire stream.
And Justin too.
And Justin,
Yeah.
Mr.
Oh, yeah,
Baseball,
Justin.
my co-pilot, Mr. Baseball.
We had
I wouldn't be
Mr.
anywhere without
Baseball
him.
with us, the one and only.
With, I think, getting a sandwich.
Yeah, I believe Mr. Baseball is currently acquiring a sandwich and cannot speak for himself at this moment.
Sorry, he deserves it.
Ugh.
Good game. Good game.
Incredibly good
game.
Good
Good game.
Good game.
Good game,
Good game.
everybody. You can expect better planned games of baseball in the future, where we're ideally going to have full teams of 9 players, and where things are coded a little more elegantly. We're ideally going to have things to help our players to make it a little less confusing. We're gonna have team color indicators above people's heads. Bases themselves are gonna be a little more visible. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're hopefully gonna have a separate camera person for the next baseball stream, so that I don't have to
do it all yourself.
Do the work of 3 people simultaneously. Is
So
there,
you did it seamlessly.
there were some hiccups.
But you did it really well.
Thank you.
Yes. The seams were really thin and small, and you couldn't even see them that much.
Honestly.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
We did it, Reddit.
I think we're about ready to wrap up here, unless there's we could go quickly go down the list of people who participated in the Discord today. We had Beef with us.
Hi.
We had Cam.
Hi.
We had Callie, aka Noel.
Hi.
We had Justin, of course. We had Robbie Dude.
Hi.
We had Scratch.
Hello.
Who's, by the way, if you need something commissioned, Scratch is open for commissions right now.
Oh my
taking
goodness.
our commissions.
Do it. Give them money.
That's
Do it.
right.
Very good.
That's
She
right.
does a fucking great job.
If you're here,
Thank you.
you know us. You probably know where to find Scratch. Scratch, where can they find you if they want to commission you?
Twitter.com/sewerchick.
Shout outs.
Thank you.
We had Chatterball with us, Lex. We had the
Hello.
Nifty Table,
Hello.
and we had Clown_Depot, Aka Chase.
It's always a pleasure. Happy to be here.
Who do we raid?
Woohoo!
Great.
Oh, shoot.
Critic.
Are they live?
Is Dougie live?
You're just saying shit.
Yeah.
Mars live. Alfred's live.
Ooh.
Mars live. Alfred's live. Koo's live.
Koo's live.
I'm gonna raid Koo.
Chet Falzek is live.
Okay.
Twilight PP is live.
Which Valve games did that loser write?
All the good ones.
Damn. All right. Let's throw a raid over to Shinigami Eater, Aka Koo Eater, Aka my friend Koo. What should our raid message be?
Home run.
That's baseball.
That's baseball.
That's baseball.
That's
Baseball.
Construct Comics Hua.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, come on. What about the Flatgrass friends?
Well, they didn't win.
Make the raid phrase. Make the raid phrase. The good guys won.
All right.
The good guys. We kept saying that. Like, the good guys will win.
guys.
We're the good guys.
We're the good guys.
This is our raid message will be Construct Comets Hooah.
Hooah!
Hooah!
Hooah! I can't participate. I didn't win. Sorry.
It's okay.
Me neither.
Goodbye.
Get the fuck
Bye.
out.
Bye bye.
Fuck off.
Get the fuck
Bye.
out.
Leave us alone.
Bye bye.
Give us
Get out of
alone.
here.
Give us a loan.